fuckery.
The descent into fuckery, says Emmerich. So, all right.
Yep.
So, when last we met our heroes, they had gone through the Dying Lands, finding out that this area is literally very bad for your health. It is filled with dark, menacing clouds that, when you breathe them in, cause you to do Constitution checks and sometimes give you 2 to 3 damage, which is outstanding when the DM rolls a 2d6 for what the amount of damage is that you're going to take encountering the weather and climate of this area. We have come to the ruins. We encountered some Gricks that were in the area and dispatched them quickly. And with the melodic playing of Vera, we're able to summon the console of the late great Silas Senior, who was able to identify this area as the ruins of Tryst, and that this is the Palace of Tryst, the jewel of the Northern Lands, and that the stairs to his sanctum are currently covered, and that there seems to be a key hole that is lying there. And while trying to discover what to do with this this current situation, Vera was playing in order to get the help of Silas and getting that perfect performance that would be able to summon his console. However, played a little bit louder than was probably appropriate for these dying lands, and essentially has started to ring the dinner bell for some of the creatures that lurk in this area. And now that the DM has actually read the description of the creatures in this area and realizes that in stony environments such as ruins, that they have advantage on their stealth checks, they might be able to get some more interesting attacks on our party as they attempt to figure out how to get the entrance to the ruins of Tryst open. So I will tell you that this is what you are all looking at, which is the keyhole. It is inlaid with gold, and it is completely untarnished. Several of the items that you have come across that have been untarnished through the ages of time seem to have a magical property that protects them from the normal wear and tear that 3,000 years of sitting around has had on other items, and this seems to be one of those that is magically enchanted. Does anyone have any questions before we get started with the next?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
Did we bring the stone that we took out of that that the bugs were trying to get, that had lost some of its charge? I can't remember what it was called. We have it with us, correct?
Yes, the shard of the totem pole.
Then I would like to say to Vask, I think we should use your people's stone and set it on here and see if that is a key that can unlock this.
That doesn't look like a key.
But this up here with this diamond, it almost looks similar. That's
you show
why
me.
Okay. Can I touch the stone?
Touch the stone.
Okay. So I take the stone from Vask, and I am going to set it on the keyhole and see what happens.
All right. So the stone is starting to have a swirling arcane light inside of it that is very dim, but it is more than there was before. It was almost a shard of obsidian that had been pulled from the totem, but it is now starting to have an incandescent glow in the center of it that seems to swirl about as if it is starting to be able to come back to life in the way that it probably did prior to the siphon bugs that had drained it of. It was the same kind of light that you saw swirling about in the abdomen of the siphon bugs. And when it comes into contact with the, what was I saying? Oh, sorry. Ugh. Oh, when bringing it closer to this keyhole, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
And Chris, to answer your question, yes, you used 3 of your charges on your stick to heal us after we got hit by the stuff.
And yeah, while you're discussing, let me go ahead and add that to your sheet there.
Investigation.
Emmerich, we'll just give it a.
I think I actually added that. It was one of the few things I was able to do before my computer shit the bed last week.
Yeah, I saw that you added it. I'm going to go ahead and add a
resource counter.
Yeah, we'll do a resource counter for the.
Just so you know, the advantage and normal and disadvantage all went away.
Did they?
Yeah, they're not there. I'm not seeing them at all.
Oh shit!
He's not wrong.
It just automatically comes up with 2 rolls.
Oh,
That's good. I would rather that happen, so then we can use the first one. So 16, okay. Laura, when you bring the gem down, it doesn't seem as though it's having any kind of effect. If everyone could too, also put your passive perception on your token. I think in the red slot.
Oh, passive perception. Where is that?
yeah. Man, I did that last week. It didn't save.
Where's it located? Oh, Pat, 14. Let's see here. 14. Can you see it now?
All right, I got mine, and Cassie's is getting loaded. All right, Vera and I are good.
What's everybody's passive perception? I've got a 14. What do you got, Chris?
15.
Vask?
12.
What's Vera got?
14.
Okay. So
I
Chris,
got bunny ears.
You got bunny ears. That's why. Yep.
And I've got a seal charm.
I need to get one of them.
We can make one.
Sweet.
Now
All
we
right,
just
so
need a
while-
seal.
So obviously the stone didn't work, guys. What anybody
Handout.
know any historical about where the key might be hidden?
So the only thing that you're able that Vera was able to pick up from an inscription that is written, I believe it was written in Halfling, or it was written in a combination of languages, but the king has the key. And if you want to go ahead and each roll your own investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already rolled my stealth check, so I'll let you know how that goes.
That's Vask, and then
Boom, 20.
Vera's.
It's interesting that it's defaulting to.
I don't remember.
No, I think roll 20 made a change.
Probably.
Okay, so I will continue to give you some information, Lar. But if you look at, you're able to look at the keyhole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the 3 black marks, those are the actual those are actual holes, indentations where it seems that a device would go in order to act as the key and be turned. Right.
Okay.
What's interesting is this dash dot dash mark is one that you have actually seen before.
Where have I seen it?
And that's what you're trying to figure out. And while you're trying to figure that out, you hear a familiar sound that you have already heard before, which is the clacking of a beak together that is creeping around in the rock. And so at this point, everybody's going to go ahead and roll initiative. On your turn, you can try to figure out something that you want to do with the keyhole. But right now, we are rolling for initiative.
Billy, you rolled twice as one for Vera and one for you.
Yeah, they're in there. It loads it out on the right side as me, but if you look over in the sheet, it shows Vera.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm hearing some freaky fucking noises outside my house.
That
Does it
sounds
sound
fun.
like clacking?
I'd like something thumped on my deck.
Not to get you.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
right.
roll a perception check to figure out what's going on outside your deck.
Ah!
Oh man, these Greeks are not rolling well.
So there's multiple.
I didn't say that. I just said that.
No, you did. Besides, we already knew there was going to be multiple. Where do you guys think the king would be so we could get the key?
I think he's dead.
No. I'm talking about where do you think he's buried?
What about that statue?
Yeah, that's possible. The statue that we passed on the way in.
That is possible.
Can we deal with those creepy worms with beaks?
You
Yes.
can. All right, so
I'm rolling something real quick just to see if it took the roll with advantage. Okay. That was just a test.
got it. All right, so as you are all gathered around looking down at this keyhole, you glance, you see out of the corner of your eye two creatures that are trying to sneak up. Sneaking. And realize that there are two Gricks that were attracted by the sound of the song. Emmerich, you have the first go ahead. Can you see the Gricks on your screen now?
I can see them.
All right, so those individuals are trying to sneak up on you and put their talons and beaks on you. Thorn Whip is the correct response. However, a 12 is not going to do it this time.
Okay. Boink.
Run away!
All right, do you have any bonus actions or additional movement that you'd like to make at this time?
No, just go into the wall's good.
All right. So the next up in the order is Vaskander Umberlane. What would you like to do?
He looks at Vera and Emmerich. Run away, little friends, and then charges the one closest to Vera.
Okay.
And attacks recklessly with Great Weapon Master. Boom. And reckless attack. I get advantage. So attack. Fire, by the way.
All right, and he has chosen fire for his additional. All right, and so a 9 does not hit.
DM Inspiration reroll.
DM Inspiration reroll. Did you have
I
DM
do.
Inspiration? You did have DM Inspiration. Go ahead.
Son of a bitch.
Roll
Tiebreaker.
one more time. I want to know.
It is possible. It is possible.
What? Wait. Hold on. You recklessly attacked, which would have given you advantage.
Yeah.
And then you were expending your
DM
Inspiration. So
how do
you
I get it to go with
get
advantage?
You do get Yeah, I don't know how you get it to go with advantage, but you
Hold on.
would have 3
On your
rolls if
character
it gives
sheet?
you inspiration.
Where you
Yay,
see
crit.
core, bio, spells,
Yep.
and the cog. Click
Yep.
cog.
Uh-huh.
And then third column over, roll queries.
Yep.
I switched it to always roll advantage. Mine was set to toggle it, but the toggles
Okay.
are gone.
Yep. Yep. Okay. I'm updating Vera and my sheet for that. Thank you, Chris.
So always roll advantage. Is that what you need to click?
That's what I put it on because
Okay.
that's what Nick
Yeah.
said to do. Because the
It's
toggles
so
are
much.
gone.
It's so much easier. All right, I've got Vera's updated right now,
Okay. Thank you.
and then
I believe you said the crit counts.
the crit counts. So go ahead and roll damage on this poor unsuspecting. All right, so we've got
8
that
damage.
is a fucking weak.
Is
3
it? I
plus
rolled
3
one
plus
DN
1.
plus 3 plus 1 for the mod, so it didn't do the advantage damage.
Okay, all right, go ahead and roll another. What is it for your weapon damage?
1d12.
1d12. Go ahead and roll 1d12.
Okay. No, well, pretty
Well,
weak.
that is
Pretty-
fucking tastic.
Pretty weak crit.
All right, so it's always exciting. Let's see. We go ahead and go for a whopping 10 points of damage in the fire realm, and you can tell that the Grick is shocked that you were able to see it since it was being so sneaky. And any bonus actions or movement that you're going to take at this time?
Nope. That's good for me. I'm gonna
Vera,
get up
you're
in his
up
face.
next in the turn order. If you'd like to declare what kind of things you're going to be doing.
Fly, little birdie, fly.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get up in the air again.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and have Billy do a performance check for you.
Yep.
Thank you.
And this will be the final one for Fly. If it is successful, you will be able to do it without any problems. All right, a 24 does it, and you launch yourself into the air with an expert strumming on your mandolin, playing the correct tune, and the voice of Silas. Well, that is fantastic. Well done, little one. And what do you do at this time? You have a bonus action and movement that's still available to you.
How close was I initially to?
Right next to him.
You were
Okay,
right
I'm
next to
gonna-
them.
I'm gonna say I didn't go that high in the air, and I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow again. See what I can do.
All right, so would you say 10 feet's going to put you out of range completely? 15 feet is still going to put you within the optimal range for a crossbow too.
Okay, 10 feet is out of range. 15 feet is good.
Out of range of them hitting you.
Oh. Then
That's
10
what you meant, right, Nick?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay. So just 10 feet is fine.
Additional 10 points of damage
I got a
because of the
crit.
great weapon attack. Yep, I understand.
Are we shooting?
Yep, you're shooting. But he's still trying to play with his own character.
No, where are you moving?
Oh.
He
10
she
feet in
moved
the
straight
air.
up. The character is,
Okay.
is in the correct position.
Got it.
10 feet. Shoot.
Shooting.
All right, a 19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Das ist gut.
7 piercing damage is good to go. I'm going to see if I have trying to find a good here we go. Angelic wings, denoting that you are up in the air. Are those showing up?
Mhm.
All right. So she is up in the air. 7 points
Like an
of
angel.
piercing damage to the one that is closest to her. And you have the satisfying thunk as you rise into the air, shooting down. I'm guessing that with your performance check that you were doing as well, there's a bit of spinning that happens as you spin up and let your crossbow bolt go down, and it pierces the beak of this Grick, and it goes down immediately. All right. Any other movement or bonus actions that you're taking?
Can I give in
Wait, hold on a second. Sorry.
his turn?
Hold on 1 second. Your
Can't hear
action
you.
was to fly into the air. You wouldn't actually have a crossbow action.
Oh my god. Well, too late. It's dead.
It is dead. We will call this a DM fault, and I will still allow it. Probably shouldn't start drinking before the session, and everything is fine. All right. So that is it for the bard, and we are on to the fighter. What would you like to do, Lar?
I am going to move right here, and I am going to hit it with my rapier.
Okay.
And
A
that
9
doesn't
does
do
not
shit.
hit.
And yeah.
You
Can I
run away
still
from it.
call Booming Blade, or do I have to hit for Booming Blade to work?
You have to hit for Booming
Okay,
Blade.
then
to
I
work.
will not use Booming Blade because it's not worth
We
it.
can make an assumption that you are hitting with Booming Blade every time that you take one attack.
Okay, sounds good. Well, yeah, that's about it. We're good.
All right, so you have met with and engaged the enemy. All right, and that Grick decides to retaliate against you. It is going to use multi-attack, and if it can hit with one of its tentacles, it can hit with one of its beak as well. Does a 7 hit?
No.
All right, so it is just as disappointed as you are about not being able to hit. You do hear, though, in the chamber that there does seem to be another creature that is still lurking inside, and because of its intelligence, it decides to take an attack against the first one that it can see, and because it is able to take an attack unseen, it does have advantage in its attack. So it is going to multi-attack, and first tentacle attack, does a 15 hit?
No. Are you not attacking me?
Not attacking you, it's attacking me. Yes, 15 hit.
15 hits. All right, so it goes ahead and does the damage of its tentacle, which is 7 slashing, and then moves in for its beak attack. Does a 17 still hit?
No.
Yes, it does. You liar! And 3 piercing damage. So 10 points of damage to the druid, being assaulted by nature, and it's just the circle of life. The Grick has to eat. The druid understands this, but will probably be completing the circle of life on its next turn. All right, and then there is the Grick that had popped up that is surprised at how effectively the bard was able to use 2 actions in 1 turn. It is obviously a powerful bard and should probably continue to die. Emmerich, you are up.
Let's see. Let me go back to this and see if it's a bonus action or an action. Let's do it this way.
All right, as a bonus action, you can jump at feet equal 5 times your proficiency bonus without provoking an opportunity attack. Outstanding.
Yep.
Which direction are you jumping in? And your proficiency bonus right now is 2, so you'd be able to do a movement of 10 feet.
I am going to go. Let's see. Switch cursor. 10 feet there.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Let's just check. Nope. Right there. That seems good. I'm going to go over here and then scroll back up. Fuck you.
Thorn Whip 2, which one?
The one that just hit me?
The one that just hit you makes sense. All right, 17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Really?
Wow. Big hit there, bud.
It takes its 1 piercing damage. Now, would you like to pull it in any?
No.
I'm going to go ahead and let it sit where it sits.
Yep.
And
Doesn't it do damage when you pull him, though?
it doesn't do any more damage. All right, but it's not yet bloodied with the 1 piercing damage. All right, Veskander, you are back up. You are raging, I'm guessing.
Nope.
Because you said, well, you'd have to in order to pick which weapon damage. So you did not use a rage.
Yeah, you raged.
Oh,
You did
okay.
rage when you hit him.
I did not rage. I used reckless attack. I
Reckless
didn't realize.
attack.
He didn't use any rage. So yeah, so you're just doing slashing damage. That's fine.
Okay,
His
I'm
damage
turning
is
that
still
off.
applied. Okay.
I got a lot of buttons.
Yep, I understand.
Okay. Boy. Okay, I will turn that off in a second. I go charging at this one. Hair brushes Vera's feet, I'm assuming. And
You're not 15 feet tall. She's 15 feet in the air. You're all right.
got it. I think this will do it. I'm just trying to figure out how to turn the fire damage off. I had it set up.
That's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not adding anything. So
okay. And I'm gonna recklessly baseball swing attack this thing as I came charging across using reckless. So I get advantage. And I'm gonna call out Great Weapon Master as well.
all right. A reckless attack. So you're hitting for 16.
Mm-hmm.
16 does hit. And one thing that I did not realize with the last one, so I'm going to let it go. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yep.
As
Well,
you
that's
hit
all
it with your axe, you realize that it seems as though with their ability to blend in with the stone, it almost feels like you're hitting stone as you hit it, and it doesn't seem as though your axe is doing as much damage as it normally would against flesh or against wood.
Okay.
All right.
Then plus 10 damage on top of that for Great Weapon.
Okay.
And something I'll let go on the last turn too is I critted, and when I crit, I get a bonus attack against them.
Okay.
So that
All right.
soaks up the. Yeah.
Sounds good. We're all learning as we continue to flesh out our capabilities as both DMs and players. All right. So, any additional movement? You let's see, moved. I think you might have maybe 5 or 10 more feet of movement if you'd like to move away from the Greg. I promise it won't attempt to do a opportunity attack.
No, I'm straight.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have the Defying Gravity Bard. What would you like to do, Vera?
Can someone describe where they're at right now? There's everything. From
Okay, so
the vicinity of where I'm at.
okay, so you are in the air 15 feet, and have a Grick that is engaged with Lar, approximately 10 feet away from you, and then another Grick that is engaged with Vask approximately 25 feet away from you. So either one is going to be susceptible to your crossbow.
I'm gonna help out Lar.
Okay.
Can you roll for my crossbow? Really?
All right.
Boom.
With 23 hits
23.
for sure. She's getting better with that crossbow.
You bet.
And 4 piercing damage. And you hear the sound of the bolt hitting, and it doesn't hit as satisfactorily as the one that you did to the first Grick. It seems as though there is some stony resistance that it has to your crossbow bolts. All right. Any bonus actions or additional movement that you'd like to make? You're in a good position, 15 feet in the air, still able to engage both adversaries. But any bonus actions that you want to take?
Can I give inspiration at this point?
You can. How many inspirations do you have?
I don't know.
She has 3.
All right. So you are likely going to be descending down into a dungeon that has additional adversaries that are available, but you do have 3 bardic inspirations that are available.
Since I went and helped Laura, I'm going to inspire Vask. Since that's he's next to the other one, right?
All right. So a bardic inspiration goes to Vask, and
Got
what is it that you say to give your bardic inspiration?
Keep on being my hero.
There goes my hero.
Oh, I'm going to.
Watch him as he goes.
Oh, it's 2 milks.
Super intelligent hero.
All right. So bardic inspiration to the barbarian from the bard, and next we have the fighter Larthian that is engaged with the Greek. So what do you do at this time?
Lorathian, but yes.
Lorathian Qatar.
So 13 hit.
A 13 does not hit.
Okay, then I'm done. That was it.
Now, don't you have things like action?
Yeah,
surge.
I'm not using it on this little bastard. That's a waste of my freaking shit. No.
Fair enough. I just if you want to, you can run away from him. If you
No, I'm good. I'll stand my ground.
All
I
right.
do have a little thing called parry if he does hit me.
All right. Well, he's going to attempt to at this time. He's going to attempt his multi-attack. Does a 16 hit?
No. Yeah, that we're tied, so I think that's a yes.
Tied is a yes. So it goes ahead at this time and does 5 slashing damage, and then comes in with its beak. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
A 19. Why is my stuff? I'm noticing you guys aren't seeing my rolls, are you?
Not at all.
Nope.
All right. So I promise you that I am telling you the truth, and I'm going to figure out why.
Liar.
He's been lying the whole time.
Are they public?
Why my rolls are quiet.
You probably have it set up in your settings that way.
I will.
It may have been turned off when I whatever turned off toggling advantage.
All right. So you receive 11 points of damage to you.
From the
Laura.
beak? From the beak?
From the beak and
Then
the,
I am.
and the-
Oh, okay. So
tentacle.
it was 6 and 5.
It was 6 and 5. Yep.
Can I attempt to parry the beak?
Absolutely.
Then I'm going to parry the beak. Let me throw that in the chat here. Where is it at? Why is it not? Oh, there it is. And let's see. You can use your action to expend 1 superiority die. So I need to roll what, a 1d? I'll just
I believe your superiority die are 1d6 right now. So go ahead and
okay.
roll 1d6 in order to attempt to parry. You will need a
I got a 3.
3 or better, and you hit a 3.
So I take half damage, I'm thinking, or something like that. Or does it just reduce it by 3?
No, you're increasing your AC. So you hit a 3, which a 19. So you go to parry, and it is so close that you are almost able to deflect the beat coming in at you for an attack, but it still just manages barely to land due to your expertise as a combatant.
Isn't his the damage reduction parry, not the super?
Yeah,
parry
mine's the
process?
damage reduction parry.
Oh, damage reduction parry?
Yep.
Okay.
Reduce the damage
Says-
by the number you roll on your superiority
Plus my
die.
dexterity, and my
Possible.
dexterity number is 4, so I reduce it by 7.
Got
You
it.
have a +4 dex.
Yeah. I'm 18 dex.
All right. So you were able to parry away some of the damage coming in.
So instead of
from the
11,
beak.
I'm going to take how much damage?
I already reduced your damage.
Okay.
You've taken
So
8
8.
damage.
8 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I am
How did
still
you
trying
get
to
8?
figure
I'm
out-
just asking.
I got 8 by taking 11 and minusing 3.
Also minus.
But it's plus
4.
my dex. 3 plus my dex of 4 is 7. It says right here. Take your
But
superiority
the
die
attack
plus
was
your dex
what,
modifier.
5?
Yeah, no, he's right. I'm sorry.
That's why I was
And-
asking.
What was the damage on that attack?
It was 6. So you completely remove the damage that was done to you by the beak attack.
So I'm down
you were able to
5
parry
from getting hit by the.
by the tentacle.
Got it.
All right. So she is
Get some
the
gas,
bard.
Cassie.
The bard is on and getting gas, fueling
Ca-
up.
Cassie
ready to fucking
Redmayne.
All right. And now it is time for a couple of Gricks to make their attacks. So they're going to keep the. I want to figure out why.
You mean 1 Grick because 1's dead.
There's
2
3.
Gricks
There was
because there
3.
was 3.
You just attacked me with one of the Gricks and I parried.
And then there's
Correct.
another one.
And
The other one is now. Well, you said a couple more Gricks to attack with.
Oh, plus.
I am not
There's more.
I am not required to tell you how many of these things there are.
There's more.
Allegedly.
It is possible. Why? Trying to figure out why it's still. Oh my gosh! All right, that crit doesn't count because it's not rolling with advantage. I cannot figure out why I am defaulting to whisper rolls. Emmerich does a 14 hit.
Yeah.
No, actually, that's for Vascander. Excuse me,
Oh,
Vascander. A 14 does not hit.
it does
So you
not.
see a tentacle lash out at you from the Grick that you are engaged with, and it swings wide. However, you see that if it would have taken a second attack, it could have done critical damage to you if it had been able to roll with advantage. All right. The next Grick that is engaged that is dead.
Gut check. It does have
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh, it does, because go ahead and
I
take another
attack.
inspiration to for being honest about your reckless attacking. So you take 19 points of damage.
Yay.
Yay! But hey, you got that you got that DM inspiration. Does a 19 hit?
18, 19. Yes.
It does. All right. So you take a whopping 24 points of damage.
Another 24?
No, this is a
Oh.
full 20. That is the full 20. So 5 piercing
Yeah,
damage.
I got you. I got you.
and 8 and 19 slashing damage. And the barbarian is not looking good at this time. All right. Next up is the barbarian, who is not looking good.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and recklessly attack that fucker.
You go. Get him. Get him. Right.
13 Bardic Inspiration to add to my attack roll.
All right, go ahead and do that.
D6. 19.
A 19. A 13 was not going to do it, but a 19 does. All right, go ahead and roll that damage.
25
That beautiful
damage.
25 slashing damage. You can tell that if it had not been a great weapon, that it might not have completed the job. But as that axe smashes down on this Grick. It catches it with its beak open as it was pulling back from its devastating attack on you, and its entire body just starts to split all the way down to the stone that it was attempting to blend in with. And with a satisfying crunch, that Glick is done. Vera,
Fuck
there is
you,
one
you motherfucker.
there's one Grick remaining, and your bardic inspiration has saved the barbarian from being attacked again.
Can he look over at her like all bloody and gutty from that and like
Just
give her
give a thumbs-
the smile and thumbs up?
like
Just a
Rocky
wink
Balboa.
back.
Yeah.
Looking good there, buddy.
Vera!
How'd he go?
What's
How'd he
that?
go?
What?
You. How'd the barbarian go?
Yeah, wait, how did I go?
Without you? Sorry, you're up. Go ahead, Chris. You got skipped.
I noticed.
You should hit the other one.
Yeah, because apparently I can't hit anything.
I'm gonna
All right,
use
I'm like, sorry about that.
my star map
Okay.
and send a guiding bolt at the other one.
All right, a guiding bolt. 21 definitely hits it with a blast of radiant energy. And how oh my gosh, it is 14 points of radiant damage. And this Grick is so sailing right past your head is a bristling ball of radiant energy that slides past your head, Lar, and slams into the Grick, causing it to be bloodied. It is not looking happy. Any bonus actions that you'd like to take at this time, Emmerich?
No, I'm good.
Did my half.
All right. And
The
now
next
we have
attack
Vera,
also has advantage on
who
it.
is able to take a attack with advantage on this last remaining Grick. I'm guessing that she's going to
24 hits.
It's not your turn yet, but
I thought-
if it had been your turn, yes, it is going to absolutely hit him.
He was
We're
ready.
going to see if Vera is able to hit, probably with her crossbow. If she's not available to, she's on.
Is that what
Shoot
you
him.
want to do? All righty.
Shoot him! Shoot that bitch!
20 deuce.
A 22 hits and 6 piercing damage, and then I'm guessing followed up with that is almost enough to take this last Grick down. And I'm guessing that Lar goes in with his rapier at a 24
21.
or a 21. Because he decides to re-roll. That's fine.
Well, that's
And go ahead and
because
roll your-
you told me that it didn't count.
you were just hoping for a crit. I understand. Go ahead.
12. That finishes him.
12 piercing damage does finish the
Yay,
last
I
Grick.
did something, guys. See?
And as things start to calm down in this area, you realize that too much noise is going to possibly call other things to your location, but there is constantly the sound of things creeping and crawling around these dying lands, things that have not been able to that have difficulty finding fresh meat and are always interested in moving toward the sound of what could be their next meal. Now you are again stuck with the dilemma of how to be able to open this entryway in order to be able to find the glowing stone that Ash Gildan spoke of that should be down in this in these chambers to be able to recharge not only the shard but also possibly be able to be taken back with you as part of your continuing quest to save Hathwatha. So
All right.
what are some options that we have?
Vasco's going to go inspect that statue. So he coughs up a big shitload of blood into his beard and then wipes it off with his wolf belt and walks that way. Down here to this. I don't know how far you want me to.
Yeah, that's fine. So in inspecting it, you do see that this does seem to be a regal figure. And although it has a sword, the hand of this king is missing. And whether it had another weapon in its hand or just the sword is kind of interesting to you.
Well, he's missing a hand. Does anybody see a hand? It's stone.
So I'm going to do an investigation around the statue.
Okay.
Yeah, probably didn't find much.
No, but you had a better investigation when you had first rolled. And so you're kind of looking around and you realize, okay, I've seen that kind of marking before. And at the base of the statue, you see 3 marks as if something has broken away from the statue. And they have that same dash look about them. It's actually, instead of it being 12 inches apart, though, it's like 18 inches apart. But there was something broken away from the statue that might be about the same shape.
Okay. And I point that out to Vasco. I recognize this. Do you recognize it? It looks familiar, but I can't place it.
Looks like
Vasco, go ahead and do an investigation check, and I know that you're not going to have a lot of bonuses to it, so hopefully you get lucky. 15. This marking is familiar to you.
Is that a trident?
What's that?
Is that a trident?
It seems like something like a trident. And especially it's familiar when you put your boot next to it.
It's familiar when I put my boot next to it. And it's like a trident. I am very smart. It's a foot trident.
Emmerich, go ahead and do a perception check.
Perception.
And you notice that Vask is standing there with his great axe, and has, as he's attempting to sit there and think, he has his hands on top of the head of the axe down at the ground, and has his hands kind of up on the handle of it, and is trying to think of what it is that could have that shape. And you don't know why that's relevant, but that's what you're seeing right now, is just the two of them looking like idiots trying to figure out what it is that has the same shape.
Does anybody see a trident?
Am I still up in the air?
You are still up in the air.
Do I see anything from my point of view?
Let's go ahead and do a perception check for the bard.
Got it.
What about the axe?
Okay. So, from the air, you are able to It seems like you should come down from the air if you want to continue to try to figure out what's going on.
What's the shape of the head of Vask's axe?
The shape
Is
of
it a
the
double-bladed
head
axe?
of
Yeah.
Vax axe
Yeah.
is a double-bladed axe.
What about what we found on the table besides the sword? What was the other thing we found?
The other thing that you found, so there was a it was a scimitar, and it was or excuse me, the hilt, a long sword, and a hammer that was found.
Does the hammer match any of the?
It does not.
Okay.
The handle, the heft of the axe, does it come up through the top of the head of the Vask's axe so that it would be 3 points?
It does.
So Vask, take your axe and put it top down into the holes.
My axe is the key. Oh, if you say so.
Could be.
All right. So as you move up with the axe, you place it and go ahead and roll a 1d2
Okay.
or a 1d4. All right. And it does perfectly fit.
No way.
However, in trying to turn it, it doesn't seem to do anything.
Damn it.
Hmm.
Is there another axe wrong?
Can I
Does
push?
Does
You
my
can push. Now,
quality
wait,
hilt?
here's the other thing that you have not seen about it, but that I'll make sure that you understand is when you activate the fire for when you rage, the fire only activates on one of the blades.
Okay.
And it has been consistently the blade that has a more reddish hue to it. The other end of the blade has a more bluish hue to it.
Can I flip
Wait,
it around?
Where's the picture? Yeah, I was going to say, where's the
You
picture?
flip it around and try it again, and as it seats into place, there is a satisfying hum that begins to resonate. And as you apply a little bit of pressure with the handle, the plate starts to move. Go ahead and do a strength check.
Are we still down at the statue, or are we up at the keyhole?
You've
Up
now
top.
moved up the keyhole. All right. Now you start to turn it, but it is difficult. It is this is not something that now maybe if you had the chance to continue to try, you could succeed, but it might be better if someone helped you. Who would you
I'll
like?
help
Who
him.
would you
I'll
ask
help.
to help? But who would you like to help you?
Elf, come over here and just start talking to me. I'll get there.
All right.
You're doing a
Well-
good job. Keep twisting.
All right. So with the addition of an audience to perform for, I will give you your next roll of your strength check with advantage.
All right.
Come on, big
right.
boy.
Gritting teeth.
Not in front of the elf. All right. Boom. Like an American soldier in front of a Frenchman trying to do an act of courage, the inspiration of having the elf watching you and providing inspiration to you, you are able to turn it the full 180 degrees that is necessary. And as you do so, you hear the ground starting to shake and open up, and the table directly behind you begins to fall away, and the table falls down into a hole that now has
A staircase.
a staircase in it. So you will be able to descend down to the staircase, and inside it smells of death.
That sounds amazing.
That's about
It
right.
seems as though when you start to descend
New
down
death
into
or
it,
old death?
what's that?
I said, does it smell like new death or old death? Like someone can
Go ahead
recently
and do
die,
it. Go
or
ahead.
we
Go ahead.
know.
Go ahead and have Vera doing a perception check on the age of the death that can be smelled. It smells like semi-old death.
That's your
Semi.
that's your
Well,
standard
at least
death.
it's not brand new death.
It is
Something
not
that just
brand new
recently
death.
died.
It definitely has a more musty aroma than the more sharp notes of new death that you can smell around you from the Grix. So you do at this time have the opportunity to continue to look around if you'd like to. If you do an investigation check to find anything else around, you won't be able to expend a hit die. If you'd like to just take the moment to take a bit of a breather, you can go ahead and do so and roll some hit die in order to restore anything or take any actions to do any healing prior to going down into the hole.
So we're
Yep.
basically doing a short rest.
Correct.
Okay.
That sucks, Chris.
Sweet.
Yeah, a little bit.
Fuck
Off
you,
you go.
Lar. Spread it out. Hey, at least you have a staff of healing, so they have to keep you alive. Chris,
You
you're gonna
can't-
go for another.
You can't use more
yeah,
another hit
hit
die. Oh my god!
Well, let's use that last one up there, Chris.
The healer of the party.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
just gonna
on.
stand behind
Hold
everybody
on,
now.
hold on.
I'm gonna pull the seal charm out. You want to do it again?
No,
It might work. Can I shake it?
It might work.
All right, so
Well, suit yourself.
Emmerich, you seemed a little bit uneasy as you sat there trying to take a short rest, and it just did not seem very restful at all. All right.
Wait.
Now,
You
was
should
it an
drink some of
actual
that
short
ale.
rest? Can I get back my superiority dies because it was an hour, or no?
No, it was 30 minutes of short rest, right?
Oh.
For short rest.
Did I?
Yeah.
Am I now? Do I have my high quality hilt? Is that now attuned to me since it's 30 minutes?
Yes. So you spent most of your 30 minutes stroking your precious, and
I need to set it up because you didn't tell me exactly what it does. Like I was building it and I was like, I don't know what to put in here.
okay.
You
Well,
should be
so
able to
I
pull
will
that one
go
out of the
ahead.
compendium, right?
You can. Yep. You can pull that one
Oh.
out of the compendium. So you can go ahead and drag that over
Let me go up.
onto you, or I will do it right now. Hold on, just stay where you're at.
High qual.
No, don't look that up. I got you. So during your short rest, at the end of it, it is completed with Lars suddenly fondling what looks like he might be fondling himself with his hilt that is a very high quality, but as he continues to play with it, suddenly a blade of radiant light springs from it, and you hear almost the wind start to have a melodious note of da 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 as
Why is there two
the
on here?
Sunblade-
Sunblade 1 and 2.
Sunblade 1 and 2, it is versatile, so you can use it with both hands or with one hand. And so while using it as a two-handed weapon, it'll do 1d10 plus 4, but you would not have the ability to have like a shield in your hand or anything like that, or one-handed with 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
And it does an additional 1d8 when it hits a
Undead creature.
undead creature. All right.
You say this thing does 1d4 damage one-handed?
1d.
It does
It's
1d8.
1d8 plus 4.
Oh, okay. I heard the one. I heard the 4, and I was like, wait a second.
And then
That's
just
a
make
low
sure.
crappy weapon.
1d20.
And then just make sure. Let's identify. Yep, it is using dexterity for
Yep.
what's being rolled for it because it is a finesse weapon, and your strength sucks. All right. So
Question.
yes,
Can someone remind me what healing word is? Yeah.
healing word is a fantastic way to help somebody up from the battle if they drop to 0 hit points.
Okay.
From 30 feet distance, you are able to do, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Billy, 1d4 plus your proficiency bonus.
Yes, let me double tap though. That sounds correct.
Nice.
1d4 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Okay.
Yep, so
Just
it's
before
not
we go
great
into
healing.
another one.
Right. It's not great healing, but you can do it at a distance. You can do it as an action.
Not
And if
healing.
somebody was knocked out of the fight without them having to do any death saving throws, you could immediately get them back into the battle. Because
So-
they're at full capability even with just 1 hit point. But if they drop to 0 hit points, they can't do anything.
Your specific healing word will be 1d4 plus 3.
So at most, it would do 7 points of healing damage. All right, or healing capability. All right,
Thank
so you descend down into the cavern with the smell of semi-new death or semi-old death. And like any dark and deep place, it seems as though there is something about to grab you at every turn.
Bad touch.
You have that creeping feeling that things are about to jump out at you at any moment. So we're going to go ahead and clear the turn order and be ready for things that could
Where did
happen.
we enter? Is it from the bottom or from the top?
So if you notice here, there are stairs,
Mhm.
and those stairs are where you
Okay,
where
so
you
we
exited.
came down into the middle of the room.
You came down into the center of the room. I would guess that because there's only one of you that has dark vision, that there were torches that were lit, and those are the only things providing the light that you are able to see by. In each room, you are able to do investigation checks to be able to find out if there are any items. It did seem as though kind of an implied task when Ash told you to go down into these areas, and the reason that he gave you a bag of holding was that if you do encounter things to grab them up, and he would be willing to help you identify them if you are not able to on your own. All right. Laura
I
has
investigated.
done
I don't know if 13
investigating.
finds anything in this room.
You find some barrels of skunked mead and several packages of what appears to be beeswax chewing gum, which seems to be about 3,000 years old.
Sounds delicious.
Who's gonna try it?
I will definitely try it.
Anybody else can investigate?
All right, so we'll go ahead and have individuals move in a semi turn order kind of fashion. Just move 30 feet at a time, and go ahead and move into.
I'll take the lead, guy, since I've got dark vision. Unless somebody else really wants to go first.
And also because of your, if you alight your sword, you do have 20 feet of bright light that you are able to emit. So I'm going to.
Oh yeah, well then I'm totally lighting the sword off. Let's get that lightsaber going here.
All right, so boom. Not only do you have your dark vision, but you also have a torch in your hand as well. All right, so starting your movement into the
Do you guys
cavern.
want to go north or do you guys want to go south?
Anybody got a coin? Flip it.
I'm going this way.
Do you want to go first there, Vask?
That's what I'm doing.
Okie doke.
Ask you taking a torch with you or not?
Oh yeah. These
Okay,
things.
I'll go ahead and grab it for you and bring it.
Thanks.
Go ahead and just grab it along with your token.
Okay. I can't grab. I can grab that one. Yep. There we go.
Lar comes over and checks out the stuff on the table.
All right, so go ahead and you can do an investigation check as you come into each new.
Yeah,
room.
my investigations are going great.
No, you are able to. Again, it seems that beeswax chewing gum was very popular 3,000 years ago.
I'll look about.
Okay, a 17. All right, you are moving through the area, and it is like this area is like a rummage sale. I mean, it is well preserved, and so even though it's well preserved, everything's 3,000 years. So it's like going down into somebody's basement that has flood damage. But as you are lifting up some debris, you notice that there is an item that doesn't seem to have the same wear and tear that other pieces of trash that have had thousands of years of wear and tear to them. And you find a shield that has emblazoned on the front a golden eye. And so I don't know if we have. Let me go ahead and add a handout for you to be able to make notes into, and we'll call this Vera's bag of holding.
I kind of look at it. Looks nice, and then I throw it at Lar. You're gonna need this.
Then I grab it and I put it on my left arm.
All right, so you have a shield.
Is this something I need to attune to or no?
It definitely seems to have a vibration of magical, and as you reach out to it the same way that you reached out to the hilt, it seems to resist, and like any good woman, although it is more attracted to you because you already have a something that you're attached to, it's asking you to choose.
I'll stick with the sword.
All right, so you decide to stick with the sword, but it is alluring to know that you have on your arm an item that
It
could
can still be used as a regular shield, just no magic.
It can be used as a regular shield, yes. So if you, I don't know if you have shield. Do you have shield?
I do not have
shield
shield on here.
proficiency. All right, but you do have. So you
I
can
just
go
don't
ahead.
have one.
And your AC is currently now 18 due to having a shield, but you can only swing the.
I can only swing the sunblade with a 1d8 plus 4.
Correct. All right. At this time, go ahead and roll perception checks. So we're going to have investigation checks and perception checks that are going to happen pretty much in every room.
My
That's
God.
Vask, and then this is Vera.
If I could roll any worse tonight, that'd be great.
Same thing.
Well, at least you didn't roll 2 1s on hit dice.
I suppose that's true.
So there is the normal clinking of and snapping of a old structure that is still continuing to settle as soil shifts and drips, but you hear something that sounds closer to the slinking of chain and the clattering of bone. And out of the corner of your eye, you see what looks to be a skeleton in the next room, and you swear that you saw it move.
Drugger.
I was actually playing Skyrim earlier.
And who sees that?
I go moving that like towards it because
Okay. And if you would have taken your torch with you,
yeah, that's
that would have helped illuminate. And you see, do you see the creature in front of you? All right. At this time, we're going to go ahead and roll for initiative.
right.
And I got a solid motherfucking 4.
Did everyone's passive perception stay in the red circle?
No.
Oh.
You gotta change. You gotta click on the gear and change it in there.
Okay.
Oh.
I know.
Yes, sorry, these are different tokens. I already had them placed, so it didn't translate.
So where in here? Let's see. What is that little red box going to be under there, Chris? In the gear, that is.
Bar 3. Token bars.
What's that?
When you click go into your token settings,
Yep.
it'll be bar 3. At least it is for mine.
So bar 3 on so the first, second, third down.
Yeah, with the red dot. And I just put it in the first column. Save settings.
I am not seeing this. Maybe I am just blind. So I clicked on the gearbox.
Click your token, and where it'll bring up the circles around it.
Yep, I did that.
Click the gear.
Yep. Did that.
Let's go ahead and re-roll for
token settings.
sorry, you're moving it.
Or
Initiative. Or what was your initiative?
Token
13.
bars.
Go ahead and re-roll. If it's better, then keep it. If it's not, then
Okay.
Okay.
All right, keep it.
So I should re-roll initiative, you said?
22
No.
is mine.
You're good.
17's Cassie's. 22.
Good to go. All right, and then our skeletal friend is a solid 3. All right, so let's go ahead and kick this bad boy off.
All right.
All right, who is first?
That would
We
be
have
me.
Eskander, who
One is
spotted
gonna take it.
who spotted it and is going to go ahead and run in at it.
My torch is gone, but that's cool. Okay. Yep, gonna go ahead and recklessly attack this bad boy. Does a 24 hit?
A 24 does hit.
Okay. 8 plus 10, 18.
Okay, 18 points of damage. And again, the same way as when you hit that glick, it seems as though it's like hitting stone. This skeleton is ancient and it has petrified. All right.
Does a 19 hit because I forgot to hit Great Weapon Master?
Oh,
I realize that. If I'm going to take the 10, then
hold on a second. Where is my... there it is. An 18. Yes.
19. Okay.
19 hits, yes.
Cool. 18 damage.
All right, 18 damage. All right. Next in the turn order, we have something that seems to be skittering about. Probably nothing. Best to just focus on the skeleton. Vera, you're up.
Sorry to come off mute.
All right, so you have a undead skeleton knight, which for most people would be incredibly frightening and scary, but this is just a normal Tuesday for this group of individuals.
Cool. Awesome. I guess I'll shoot it.
All right.
Okay.
A 17 hits it handily, and how much damage is done? 5 piercing damage. However, again, the way that it impacts is not very satisfying and seems to be not doing as much. And also, yeah, this thing seems very healthy for something so undead as it continues to take these attacks. All right. Any bonus actions or movement that you would like to take? Would you like to get closer to it or stay at a distance from
I
it?
do not want to get closer to it.
All right.
Oh,
I'm sorry. You have crying kids.
yeah, she's been crying for a while.
All right. Laura, you're up.
Moving up next to Vask, and I'm going to hit this with the one-headed Sunblade.
Yep, go ahead. All right, a 19 hits.
And that means it hits with also the undead thing.
Correct.
So
it does 12 points of damage and
plus 8.
no,
It already rolled it.
Oh, it
did,
automatically rolls it. Okay.
it does. Yep. So 7 radiant damage to the undead, and let me double check something. Okay. And this seems to have hit very the way that you would expect a sword to hit into bone. Plus, there is a flash of radiant light that hits, but it still only chips away at the side of a rib bone, and the creature seems quite stout for taking these kind of attacks. Any bonus actions or additional movement that you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right, Emmerich, you're up.
Just a quick question, though. When I did my short rest, do I regain my superiority die on a short
You
rest?
do not. You
Okay.
regain them on a long rest, which for you only takes 4 hours of meditation.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
What the fuck are you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yep.
It's your
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna go with use a wild shape to go starry form of the archer.
Starry form of the archer. A constellation of an archer appears on you when you activate this form, and as a bonus action, on your subsequent turns while it lasts, you may make a ranged attack, hurling luminescent arrows.
Yep. Fuck
Deal
this guy.
radiant damage. Got it. $18 hits. Does 11 points of radiant damage. So it hits with a satisfying thunk, and you do notice though that because you have used this form before against the arachnid creatures, it doesn't seem to do any like extra damage, but it is definitely hitting a lot better than Vax's axe was or the arrows. So it does seem to be the correct choice as opposed to hitting it with a sword or an arrow. All right, you move closer in to engage the target as these
I'm
flashes
going where the
of
light's at.
heading toward the light. All right, and now it is. Anything else that you need to do at this time?
Nope, that's it.
All right. So the bonus action was your shift, and that was your action and your movement. And now
No.
it is.
It uses as soon as I activate the archer, it automatically sends one out, and then I can use it as a bonus action each sequential turn.
Got it. I did not read that. All right. All right. So the Skeleton Stonebreaker is going to make 2 longsword attacks, and it is going to 2-handed longsword attack. The one with the flaming radiant sword. Does a natural 1 hit?
No.
It does
Actually,
not.
I think you stabbed yourself.
We'll go ahead and roll a. I'm going to go ahead and roll a d4. On a 1, it drops its sword. Holy shit! Thank God. All right. So as it's coming in, it swings to fan the air, and then comes back with another swing. Does a 15 hit?
No.
It does not. So as it swings wide and then comes back and hits with the broad side of your shield, as if it was aiming for your shield, as if this was a sparring match. And you're like, oh, you are not very good with that. All right. And it stays in place because it does not want to. It realizes that it is engaged by 2 capable warriors. All right. Basket, is your turn.
Yep. I'm just going to regularly swing at this.
Okay. A 25 hits.
Okay. Oops.
And 14 points of slashing damage. You come down and it hits hard. But it doesn't seem like it hits as hard as it should have. It doesn't seem to take as much. And you're surprised that this thing still looks as though it is ready to fight. Any other bonus actions or
Let me see. You can make one. Nope. That is it.
all right.
Vera,
because she's-
or Cassie, I know you can't see anything, but we're all in the other room and you're separated from us. I would recommend next time you come closer to us, just so we're all closer together to support each other.
That seems like a good idea and a bit too late.
Oh.
So as you are sitting there, Vera, engaging from a distance with your crossbow, a thing of nightmares like Shelba from the Lord of the Rings comes up from behind you as if you are Frodo and makes a surprise attack against you with advantage with its bite.
It's a spider. It's a big old spider.
A 23 hits, and it does 12 points of damage, 6 piercing and 6 poison damage. You need to make a Constitution save, Billy, for her.
Got it.
If it succeeds, then she takes half.
Succeeds 20.
Succeeds with a 20, so you only take 9 points of damage. You are able to resist some of the effects of the poison.
Wait, I thought you said
But
12 was the total.
It
And so
was,
now-
now it's 9.
Right. And so now you are a bloodied halfling.
No. I had adjusted her health for you.
Oh, you'd already adjusted? Sorry.
Yeah. What was it?
I got it.
16? Okay.
Are you adjusting again? Okay, got it. All right, so you are near bloodied. All right, and that is the attack of the giant spider. Vera, it is your opportunity to retaliate against this against this individual. They are close though, so a bolt isn't going to work unless you fire with disadvantage or move away. I can't remember if she has other weapons.
I thought you
Whichever.
could do a cross. I thought you could do a handheld crossbow up close, or am I wrong?
You can do an up close crossbow. It just it's a disadvantage for any
Oh,
got a
ranged
okay.
attack while
rapier
within
as
5
well.
feet. She has a rapier.
Yep, and then spells.
One thing that that you could try is it doesn't seem as though this spider is all that intelligent, and you have the ability to control animals, don't you?
She has animal friendship.
She has animal friendship. Would you like to attempt to make friends? Or would you like to stab it with your rapier?
The druid said stab it.
What'd you say, Cass? You cut out.
I don't know. She's breaking up pretty bad.
There you go.
Hello?
Yep.
Yes,
go
there
ahead.
you are.
Hello?
Yep,
Yep,
we
you're
got
good.
you.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then stab it.
Stab away. Oh,
Crit.
critical hit with how much damage?
9.
999. All right, so it realizes that this small tasty treat is not so vulnerable. All right.
That's her crit damage. It didn't roll it.
Yeah, did
No, it
Did it?
didn't.
No.
8
5
plus 1
plus-
is normal.
So
Nope.
1d8, that was a 5, plus her dex is 3. So that's her 8.
she
right?
rolled a 3
Okay, got it.
plus her dex
Got it.
plus the critical damage.
So it was the lowest she could probably have gone on a crit roll.
No, 3 plus. Yeah, 3 plus. Let's
Roll a 2 plus 3.
1d8 plus
plus
3
5.
dex equals 5 plus. Yeah, plus 3. She rolled a 3 for crit, right?
What it looks like to me.
Actually, what it looks like is 1d8 plus 3 dex equals 5 plus 3. It looks like she rolled a 5 plus her 3. That's the 8, and then the plus 1 is her 1d8. Yep, sorry.
got it. Yep, that sucks. This game I didn't include the max die roll for crits. I do like that rule, and I might look at continuing with that later on. So, all right, because crits need to actually be more exciting, but it still does enough damage that,
Just for us, not you.
the spider is taken aback. All right, Lar, you are up unless Vera
can I
has any
move?
bonus actions. Can
Yeah.
you move? You can. You may inspire a
Yeah.
a
Can I
opportunity
move
attack.
Oh, fuck's sake.
If you move, it can take an attack of opportunity, Cassie.
I know what that means, Jenkins. I'm just saying I'm scared to do it. But how far away am I from everybody else?
25 feet.
I'm coming.
Help! Spider! I don't want to scream it loud. Okay, I'll stay there.
All right, staying there. All
Yeah.
right, and Lar, you're up.
I will go ahead and repeat my last action and hit with the Sunblade. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Motherfucker.
However, because there is you and an ally next to the same creature, that does gain you advantage with flanking. if you were a little bit on the other side of it. Were you right there, or were you a little bit off to the side of him, like that?
When he, I'm off to the side of the. I'm
If
missing
he's
what.
saying be on the opposite side of him so you can flank, be on the opposite side of him so you can flank.
Yes, I'm flanking
Yep.
him. Yes.
Yep, you're on the other side of him.
Yes,
and both
there
of
we
you are
go.
attacking from different directions, which
28,
makes it
yay,
easy for
crit.
you to be able to get a
There you
critical
go.
hit, which gives you 18,
Plus
23
5 is
points of
23
damage.
points of damage.
All right. He doesn't have blood, but he does seem to be over the hill with damage that he can take. A few more rounds of this and he is going to be destroyed. All right. Any bonus actions or movement?
Nope. Bonus action. I'll stay where I'm at.
How did you
All
guys
right.
end up ahead of me?
What do you
I
mean?
mean, Wasn't I before? I was first.
Yes, I
you-
went
and you
around.
did your-
I went through you in order to be on the other side of you when I came.
And you did you didn't attack. This is still that round. This is still that same round.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. Emmerich, you're up.
Okay, where's the second torch? Because nobody was able to move it.
Yeah.
I think it is. Where is the second torch?
Why did all the okay? There we go.
It vanished at the beginning of combat because it was by me, and I don't have it.
There was one that we couldn't move that was in the first room, and then there was the one you took.
There.
Boom.
Cool.
Okay,
So
hold
I
on. Let me
was
make
just
sure.
making sure I can actually see the spider.
Yep. And then that one is also controllable, so it should be controllable.
Okay.
All right. Now, and that's just a bonus action.
That's just a bonus action.
9 points of damage. Sailing past your head, a radiant attack springs out and hits the skeleton. All right. It does
No,
not
he's
like
shooting
that.
this. Are you
And
shooting
there's
the
my
spider?
regular. Yeah, the
Are you-
spider.
Oh, you
Spider,
hit the
not.
spider?
Yeah.
Got it.
And there's my action.
And that is toward the spider as well.
Yeah, it would just be the 3 though, because it would have been the 23.
Okay.
You gonna drag it towards you?
What kind of shape's Vera in?
She's about half life.
Almost bloodied.
Yeah, I'll pull it towards me.
Only halfway
All right.
towards.
10 feet.
Hopefully they can dispatch the skeleton quick enough and before I get eaten by a spider.
All right.
But Vera, you are no
Well, then-
longer next to the spider, so you can move now as long as the spider doesn't get to you first.
Pulled in close. Now it is the skeleton's turn to try to redeem itself.
Yo, I swear I got skipped.
Coming in
Nice.
for another
You didn't.
multi-attack. Fucking A.
No.
Doesn't hit. Still
Also
attacking.
does not hit.
Also does not hit. It screams as its free action. Very upset. It wants you to join him in being dead. All right. Vask, you're up.
I'm gonna rage.
All right.
Rage is on. Look over the elf. Take care of this, and then I'm gonna run towards the spider.
All right, running toward the spider.
Attack of
Right.
opportunity now for the skeleton.
Attack of opportunity for the skeleton. Come on, skeleton, you can do this.
No, it can't.
Nope,
Nope.
it can't. All right. So it swings wide again. It seems that 3,000 years of age and decrepitation.
Give you such a
Definitely
crick in the
does.
neck.
Such a clink in the neck.
Definitely takes its toll. All right. Go ahead and make your attack on the spider.
Yep.
Just
Reckless
wants
attack.
to leave. It just wants to leave. It is done with this.
Reckless attack. Great
Yeah,
weapon
it's just
master. And we're talking fire.
All right.
Okay. Boom. And close that. It's good.
Are you seeing my no? Okay, you are seeing my longsword attacks. Okay, 25 hits.
20. I got 2 buttons here.
It says 25 on my screen.
20. But
Yeah, because you did the minus
yeah.
5 plus 10. Got it.
Oh, got it.
All right, great weapon master of fucking 12.
And fire of 15.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
adds
20.
my rage and my great weapon master together.
Got it. All right, so
And it smashes with a hammer.
so these 27 points of damage comes down on this limping spider that just realized I made a mistake. I came to the wrong party. I just want to go, and it's going nowhere.
Where you going?
Droid, you can't
Nowhere.
speak with you haven't cast speak with animals, but you could definitely tell that the spider was trying to apologize. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have attacked your friend. And
the halfling is
yeah.
not a snack food.
It's snack size. Delicious.
Now we
It's
don't
dead.
grab, do we?
All right. And yeah, that spider is dead. Vera, you are back up. There is just the incredibly adroit swordsman, stonebreaker or swordbreaker skeleton that is remaining at this time. Shoot it with the crossbow.
Can someone remind me what vicious mockery actually does?
Yeah. So you yell a stream of something at it, and it if the target can hear you, it doesn't have to understand you. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage, and then it has disadvantage on its next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Now I'm gonna try that out.
All right, I like it. And what do you say with your vicious mockery?
Looking
You
good there.
Old stone bag of bones. You can't do shit. I'm driving.
And what's her DC save?
13.
13. All right. So the insult hits.
For 1 psychic damage.
Yeah, but the thing is that
It's got disadvantage.
old bag of bones can't seem to hit for shit. And if it would have been able to hit for anything, it would have been doing like 7 points of slashing damage, but it doesn't because it hasn't been. And now it has disadvantage on its next attack. All right. So, Lar, you're up. Fine.
All right.
Unless you have any bonus actions that you want to take, Barrett.
I want to. Where is everyone?
Everyone is. There are 2 people that are pretty much in your room, and Lard that's in the other room dealing with the skeleton.
Yeah, I want to say, like, with the fellas I'm with.
So move up next to maybe Vask. Is that what you want to do, Cassie? Is move next to Vask? Because you're still over by the door where we came in. That's why you were able to be surprised.
I want to get away from the door a bit.
Okay. There you go,
I
Billy.
wanna
Move
be
her
snuck
over
up
by
on
you.
again.
Billy, are you there?
Whatever the noise was on the deck got him.
That's what I was gonna say. Came inside.
Oh, no.
Vask, are you there?
Yes, I am now. I was getting water.
Okay. Move Vera next to you. She wants to get away from the door.
Yeah, I got it.
Got it.
All right, she's going to move more to the center.
There
Yeah,
you
we
go.
That's fine. Good. All right.
Now I
And
will. Now I will attempt to smash the skeleton.
smash away.
16,
16 hits.
15.
10 radiant damage. 5 radiant to the undead. All right. He's not happy.
I didn't figure he was happy. He wasn't happy last time.
And you hear him call out.
Oh, goody. So there's another one coming.
And creeping up the entryway is another giant spider, but it does not feel like playing with this group. However, it does shoot out a web. At you, Lar. Lar, you need to go ahead and make a strength check.
Can I parry this or no?
It's not. It probably isn't doing damage. It's gonna.
Okay.
It's not doing damage. It's just going to attempt to restrain you.
Okay. So I need a strength check.
Yep.
Boom.
All right. You handily are able to. So you get this gob of sticky glue fired over at you, attempting to keep you in place, and you are immediately able to. Because if I would have hit, you would have had to do it on the next. But yeah, it hits down at your feet, and you are realizing that it's not going to be able to do much to restrain you. And that is when it's going to decide, I'm leaving. What a good idea. And makes its retreat up into that hallway. All right, Emmerich, you're up.
I would care not to get any closer to the skeleton. Okay.
A 9 doesn't do the trick.
It is a
And
7.
a 7 doesn't do the trick. The skeleton lives to fight another day.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Staying where you're at.
Yep.
All right. It wants to so bad. It wants to hit this elf with its glowing sword so bad.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
That's a no.
Come on, 20.
That one hit.
That
And
was
that's
like,
when I parry it.
go ahead and attempt to parry. You will need a 3 or
It's no
greater.
attempt. It's no attempt to parry.
Oh, wait,
You
no,
hit
it's
me
good.
and I reduce damage. Remember?
Using your
Was it rolling with
using your-
disadvantage?
using your precious
7 slashing. So I
Nick.
will. Not...
Vicious mockery, yo.
Was it,
It's vicious monk.
Oh yeah.
was it rolling
Vicious
with
mockery.
disadvantage?
Oh, you don't hit me. I don't have to use parry.
But that would have been with its first attack.
That's true.
Oh, you're true.
Till the end of its next turn, isn't it?
Till the end of its next
End of
turn.
its next turn.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I think
What
it's
is
the
that?
first hit.
Why would it?
On its next
end of its
attack
next
roll.
turn?
It makes
On its
before
next
the end of
attack
its-
roll, I still get that 7 points of slashing damage. Parry it, bitch.
Hang on. I'm looking for. Oh, I've got to roll a d6. That's right.
Fucking 5, damn it. All right.
So I
well,
take 2 damage.
It
Plus your dex.
realizes
Plus
it
my
realizes,
dex. Never mind. I take 0 damage.
It realizes it is on its last. It's on its last. On its last leg. It probably on a scale of 1 to 67 only has like 5, and wants to make its last attack and comes down with everything it's got, but it is not enough to do damage to the elf. All right, Lar, you are up.
Vask.
Fast.
Bask, sorry.
Man,
Come
you
here,
tried
Grandpa.
to hit multiple people that time.
Running in. I don't think that we need to do reckless. Hey, you know what? Screw it. Reckless. Great weapon. The whole shebang.
Oh, please survive. Yes.
Survive.
All right. And you hear a gurgling sound in the room behind you of the spider still regretting its decision. Vera, you are up.
Increases.
We could use some more vicious mockery over here.
Shoost.
Is that-
I'm gonna shoot
Once
it.
you get cutting words.
Shoot it. Yes.
She doesn't get that.
Oh.
Oh,
Pretty sure. No, she does. Never mind.
All right. She wants to shoot it. Billy, you got it, or you want me to?
Oh yeah. No, I'm 2 characters today. Boom.
19.
19 hits, 9 piercing damage. Oh, it's so close. If I half it, do I
That
round
would go
up
to
or round
4.
down?
It'd go to 4.
I
He
know.
rounds. Yep, it'd go to 4 damage.
All right. It is on its last shaky, bony limb. Fine. All right. Do you have any bonus actions that you could take, Vera?
I think I'm good.
All right. Laura, you're up.
Sploosh.
He's dead.
He is at this time dead. However, he does not take all that damage because the crit does not land. All right. That ends this encounter with the undead kind. And you realize that whatever is down here is emitting enough magic that the dead are able to walk, and that there are things that have been told about around campfires in each of your different regions to scare children, but not the wise minds of fully grown men and women. However, you realize now that those stories have merit as you continue to move into this dungeon. Indeed. All right, we're gonna take a quick little break though. We're just about 2 hours into the session, and go ahead and grab a drink, grab more drink, expend more drink in whichever direction you want to, and we will reconvene at 8:57.
Billy, I'm gonna call you so you ask questions about my character.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
a little break. Got an hour left. All right. Can Why was I out?
I don't know why you're muted.
Huh. Weird. I do have one other action that I've been forgetting that I can use. And that's the brace.
What does that do?
When a creature you see moves into your reach, you have within melee weapon range, you can use your reaction to expend one superiority die and make an attack against the creature using the weapon. If the attack hits, add the superiority die to the weapon's damage roll.
Nice. Ooh, I want snacks. That's a good idea.
Of course, it's a good idea. Good idea. Ooh.
But I don't like the other cheese. It doesn't melt that great.
I gotta go. What? I want this.
Well, that's another fun one too. I have a thing called Sentinel. When you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed is reduced to 0 for the rest of the turn. The creature provokes an opportunity attack from you, even if they take a disengage action before leaving your reach. When the creature is within 5 feet of you, makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against that creature. So I could have done that when you attacked Billy. Never mind, you never attacked Billy while I was next to him. That's kind of cool. Superiority dice are pretty cool. You got a lot of cool stuff too, Chris.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I like druids. I have 2 of them now, and I've never played them the entire time I've ever played D&D.
Really?
2, and I'm loving it.
You know, one cool thing that you don't have as a druid, though, a lot of hit points.
Yeah, that's true.
My hit dice is 1d8. I just
Oh, wow.
don't have roll for shit.
I mean, what does Vera have? She has...
Your hit dice 1d8, but how many hit points do you have?
Not many.
That's
Hang
what
on.
I think that's what he was saying, is that you're crunchy.
Yeah, because I roll. And I tend to roll for shit.
I'm a gambling man.
Yep.
You at half-life right now?
A little over.
How many charges do you have left on that little staff of yours?
If the page is right, I have, I think, 6.
Yeah, and I've got that on your sheet.
There was a total of 9 in the beginning.
10.
I thought we only used 3 last game.
Yeah, but there was one that was expended 3,000 years ago that hadn't been recharged yet.
Gotcha. And
so
have you regained charges?
Long rest.
A long rest regains all of them, or is it one at a time?
Roll.
1d6 plus 4.
It's like my charm bracelet in Tom's game.
Cassie's backstage.
Oh, I see it. All right. We got everybody back. We're just coming up on that 8:57. Good to go. So you've got some decisions. There's the direction to the north there where the spider retreated to, or the ability to travel south.
If you want my personal opinion, guys, I think we should go up there and try to kill that spider so it can't creep up on us.
I hate to say it, but I agree.
Yeah, he's probably right because the last one tried to make us back.
Do you want to get snuck up on again? You're in the back.
I don't want to go to a spider nest. But...
Well,
you stay with me.
All right.
All right.
Do you want me to take the lead, Bask?
If you want.
I'll take the lead.
Good.
All right. So you move up, and
Okay, everybody stacked on me.
There are spider sign, little webbings and cobwebs, and as you round the corner and pie it off, you see that there is a spider in the room. It does not look happy that you came to follow it. It feels like this is just harassment. I mean, all it wanted to do was live its life in peace, trapped down in this sewage area. But the room that you see that you're coming to seems interesting.
It does.
It definitely seems as though if
There are
was
books and things.
If a wizard wanted to have a place, this would be it. All right. I'm not gonna have you roll initiative. I'll give you the drop on the spider, and we will do an attack from the fighter that you're able to initiate with. And
all
then
right.
let's just go ahead and do it right. We'll roll for initiative.
Okay.
Billy, you got to roll again.
Yeah, I saw it. Gave a little message too. That's cool.
The spider did.
I'm clicking. No, I'm not.
The spider did so good. He rolled a 4. You guys weren't able to see that, but it's pretty sweet. All right. We're just missing.
That's Vera. That's
we're
me.
missing Emmerich. Emmerich, you want in on this action?
Sure.
Well, I rolled the best, but why is Vera rolling twice?
No, so the first 2 of mine were I was on the measurement token, so I didn't have mine selected like a dummy.
Oh,
so mine's a 10, Vera's a 23.
Emmerich,
Okay.
I don't know why I did that.
Okay.
So it shows.
All right, 11 for Emmerich, and we are ready to start this 4-legged bake with Vera, who is able to take an action first. She could move up and take revenge against all bipedals.
You're 30 feet away. He's in a room. You're around the corner from it.
Peek around the corner and shoot with me. Shoot.
Okay.
I will say that the giving it disadvantage thing was a pretty cool little thing that you did.
Yeah, well, I'm still pissed off. I'm getting hurt. I want to hurt something else.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
Oh
fun.
no, you are not doing anything.
Like your
fail.
husband.
Luckily, though, you moved up to a position where there's not a friendly between you and the spider, so the only person that you're hurting is your own. You rolled a natural 1, so it does miss
I can't
the.
roll a 1. I
Oh,
can't
you
roll a 1.
cannot. Halfling power activate.
Nice reroll.
Yeah, I remember something.
Re-roll.
driving
I'm
on
not.
this
I'm not
drive.
going to go at the. I'm not going to go at the second roll. I'm going to go with another roll.
There's a 14 hit.
Let's see. Let me double check my spider here. It meets. If it meets, it beats. All right.
Beat the meat. And
What's the
damage.
6.
6 points of justice pierces the spider. And you can tell that it's looking for an exit, and there doesn't seem to be one from this room. All right. Any bonus actions?
I'm going to stay right here.
All right. Laura, you're up.
I'll move right here so I can leave space for Vask or Emmerich to get up there, and then I'm going to hit with my blade. 21.
Nice.
Yep.
10 radiant. Because I'm assuming this is not undead.
It is a very much alive spider. For the moment. Soon you might be able to do undead damage to it. But that will mostly just be the kicking. All right. Any bonus actions?
Nope, that's it.
Me.
You're up, Heron Gun.
Cool. I can see it from there. Didn't scroll far enough. Nope.
A 9 does not do it.
That does.
But the
That
critical
does.
thorn whip fucking does. All right, a crit hit from the thorn whip. Not a devastating attack, but still enough that if he's still in there, he ain't happy. All right. 7 points of damage from the thorn whip. And Vask, you have the opportunity to end this fight
Finish him.
decisively. I'd go ahead and expend as many resources as possible in order to make sure the spider dies.
We'll just recklessly attack. We're not raging anymore. It's going to say fire, but we got slashing. I don't want to change it. Okay. Great weapon master. Reckless, so advantage 15.
15. 15 does it. Son of a bitch. All right. So it dies and then takes an additional 15 points of damage to its body. What does that look like, Vask? How do you come in with these strikes?
Yeah. I want to run up on it and then like catch one of its front arms, right? And like sing my axe down with the I have to two-hand it. All right. I want to come in and just go from underneath it and hit it right in between those two, vagina lips things that spider have and cut up through the top of the head.
Right between the labias. Got it. All right.
Give her the old bloody axe wound.
You get a little bit of poison in your mouth. It's a little bit tangy.
Knock it off.
She's got legs. About 8 of them. All right. The spider is dead. And now you are. Oh, did she leave? Was it that bad? Damn it.
She said she's on a really bad patch of road and she might
Got
be
it.
dropping out.
All right.
Well, I'm going to come into this room and start investigating
I figured you would.
because it looks very interesting. Does a 17 do it? Because the 9 doesn't.
All right. Are there other people doing some investigating, or
We're
Yeah,
all
I want
investigating.
to make sure I keep track of the torch.
or
So
you can also do it. You can also do a perception check, an investigation check, or a
backstage.
perception
Oh,
check.
well, shit. I would have
Got
done that.
If you want to go ahead and do a perception check and see if that's better, you can do it with
I
this.
know. Well, I have a 4 on perception versus a 1 on investigation.
I'm gonna do a perception
Yeah.
check.
I definitely do perception. 22.
Nope.
Nope.
The room has 4 sides.
There's a ceiling.
Does Vera want to do a perception check?
is he sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. No, that's fine. But
Okay.
the thing is that she doesn't have to only rely on her own perception. So you all are looking around trying to figure out what all is going on.
There's lots of
but
things in here.
There are. And Barry, you had done a performance check earlier, and some of that is still remaining. And Silas has been able to see as you're moving through. He's like, I wasn't even sure that this room would still be standing. And look at it; it's still beautiful. Except my son has been in this room. These aren't my drawings on the floor. And he has moved around some of my... Vera, can you go over to the desk and look at some of the things there? And you, there's a desk with some drawings and things like that that you can feel his intention of what to check out, and light the reading lamps near it. And there are drawings, and looking down at them, Vera, you notice that that the crystalline structure of what you know as tranquility is present on some of the pages, and the design of the temple with the 5 spokes, and at each of the spokes there are the positions that are given certain glyphs that they aren't readily familiar to you. They're not in a language that is spoken by the nation, so it's not one that you recognize as dwarvish or halfling or fey folk. But it one does look similar to some of the markings that you've seen before, but it seems to be drawings of the Temple of Tranquility.
Okay.
What'd you find?
Well, Silas had me come over here. I don't know what this says, but the shape of it and what I'm feeling from it is it's giving me the Temple of Tranquility.
Oh, where the glowy light was.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. What's that doing here?
All right, Lar, you find you have a book that was given to you by Ash Gildan.
I sure do.
That has a description of different
Magical
items and things like that. Yep. You find another book that looks similar to that, and it's kind of like in Skyrim, where you're going around and you find ruined book after ruined book after ruined book, and then suddenly there's one that is actually readable. This one actually seems to have kind of a magical protection about it, which is what catches your eye. And
Mhm.
in opening it, you don't have time to really peruse it right now. Unless you'd like to take some time, go ahead and let me know.
Nope.
Please take some
We'll
time.
just pick.
Okay.
We'll just pick the book up.
But in just a quick thumbing through, you pick up on the word, and it seems to be written in multiple different languages, but primarily in Elvish. And one of the words that you see is druid, and another one that you see is a word that you're not really familiar with, but paladin. And it seems to be a description of different spells and things like that. So
I didn't know this was Druish.
Who's the Vask here?
I didn't know you. That's just wrong. That's just
It's so
fucking
good though.
wrong. All right.
So we'll pick that old book up and we'll put it in the old.
All right, and then remind me of it later when you have a.
Because I need to
a
add the other
recipe.
book as well onto mine because I don't have
Yep.
them.
So the book of magical items, and then a book of the book of heroes is what it says on the outside. All right. Now there does not seem to be an exit out of this. There's nothing.
What's
That's
over here on this long table? It looks like a knife and some shiny objects that are all very clean.
Shiny.
Ooh, shiny.
Which one?
That would be terrain model
Right
4.
here.
There is a dagger that is preserved. The rest of it is broken implements. But there is a shiny dagger that can go into the bag of holding.
Bag of holding that dagger. Is it magical in any way that we can tell, or no?
It isn't rusted. It's been 3,000 years since anybody.
So
been
it's
down here.
magical. Throw that in the old bag of holding. Want to add that onto the list? Whoever's got the list.
I have the list, or it's also available to all of you. Vera's bag of holding. So we have a shield in there right now.
No, the shield's on me.
There's probably another shield in there.
Oh, was there another shield we picked up?
Oh, that
My
was the shield that you picked up, but you don't know exactly what it is yet.
No. And then there's this big pile over here, and there's this. It looks like I don't know. There's a couple of colored things. Are they good or bad, or is it just junk?
Most of it is just junk.
What about the most that's not?
Let's see. There is a armored breastplate.
Okay, into the bag of holding.
All right.
All right. That is it for right now.
All right, so we've exhausted this room. What do you guys think? Move our way down to the next hallway and work our way up it?
Yeah.
That'd be the way to go.
All right, I'm
Go ahead.
leading out.
What do you got, Vera?
Well, I was just gonna see if Silas had anything else he wanted to reminisce about in this room. Something that he could tell us. But is he quiet right now?
He's quiet and seems to be contemplating. He's the most ADHD mandolin that you have ever encountered. He goes off into his own thoughts, and you have to talk to him 3 times before he's broken from the spell of what it is that is going on inside of his own head.
I love that you based the mandolin about yourself.
Shut up. All right, sometimes it happens. Okay. Moving on. Where are you headed to?
I
Hopefully to
moved
your
down.
death
I
and
moved down to
destruction.
right before this doorway here. I'm waiting for everybody to stack up.
Got it.
Come on, Chris. There you are.
Where?
All right.
I'm moving a torch too.
It looks like down this hallway is crumbled. So I'm going to move forward towards the next hallway that moves down here. Oop! I grabbed the torch by accident.
That's fine. All right, we are still
Okay, the
moving.
torch.
Everybody's waiting for you to.
There's a lot of. I'm seeing letters on the floor, and it looks like the floor gives way. We're probably going to have to walk on the right letters, or we're going to fall through.
All right, so Larson's, you're up front. Go ahead and do a perception check.
Perception.
Okay, so it seems that in this area there have been individuals that that this was designed to help keep people out of an area. However, over time, it has crumbled away, and those areas that were unstable, that were only made to look like a facade of being stable, have started to crumble away. So maybe the trap isn't there anymore.
Yeah, no.
Let me go first. I have danger sense.
Okay.
All right. If you want to go first, come up next. The spot right next to me is still. It's
Go ahead and
non-letter.
put danger sense in the chat. At second level, you gain the uncanny sense of when things nearby are as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against such effects you can see, such as traps and spells. You can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Outstanding. So that's what we're going to be doing, is a series of dexterity checks. You are explain how Vask ventures into an area like this. Is it with tippy toes, or is it a
I think
glance and a
first
commitment?
he would like poke the first step with the haft of his axe, you know, and then
Okay.
no, we're talking barbarian tippy toes.
Barbarian tippy toes?
Tippy toes.
I believe
Yeah.
that the sealed totem would come into play for this in
Oh,
some
good
way.
call. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Sorry.
hold that bad
Alright.
boy up in front of me like it's parting the sea.
All right. So
Dude, are you doing a bunch of dexterity throws? Is that what he said?
he's going
Yeah.
to be, yes.
Can I do like enhance ability?
You absolutely could. Seeing that he is
That-
venturing into an area that seems dangerous, you would have that opportunity to enhance his abilities and give him even greater likelihood of. I would give him Bear's Endurance, or are we doing? I guess we're gonna do Cat Grace.
Has advantage in dexterity. Also
Well, he
doesn't
has
take,
advantage on dexterity.
but it also doesn't
do
take
have-
damage from. I'm going to, yeah, because of danger sense. So you might hold back.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had advantage on it. Sorry, I missed that part.
No,
It's been going in and out.
Yep. I appreciate it.
Never mind. I didn't hear that part.
All right,
Alright.
Mask, lead the way.
And I jump on C.
Okay, go ahead. And
Oh
do
wait! Can I jump on V?
Yeah,
It's for
V.
Vask.
It's very smart.
Son of a bitch. All right. Actually, the what's interesting is that the lettering for most of the nations is actually very similar, but the way that spelling is done in each of the languages is different. So you see Vass jump onto V, and the elf and the halfling are wondering why he selected the "w" sound for some reason. All right.
Weaker.
And this is where I say, hey, Vask.
All right.
Hold
Vass,
on.
go ahead.
Vera,
And
could you ask your mandolin there which letters we should step on?
Nope, I'm going for it.
Full send.
full set.
Full set.
All right. With a critical, you tap dance your way. You can either go to the I or the Q.
Vaskend. I'm gonna go to the eye.
All right, so
Not a solid
you-
speller.
you have successfully moved through 3 letters. You tapped onto the C, the U, the O, and the I, and made it there. Those are all very solid. Go ahead and give me one more roll.
All right.
Then I walk out with him, right?
Oh no, Basil.
Fine. I won't walk out with you.
You step out, and then you watch him. So as you are stepping, you move toward the L, and it starts to crumble away. Go ahead and give me a 1d6.
1d6.
All right. So you catch yourself, but still the act of catching yourself, it still does damage to you as you start to fall away, but you are able to easily recover.
And
So
this
3
is
points of
when I
damage.
go and tie a rope to myself and then throw a rope to him.
I will drag you into this pit, Skinny.
There are
All right,
3
so
of us
L
on
is-
this end of the rope.
L is not the way to go.
For
You have your route.
Larifian. I should have known.
You have your route that you're a little bit more careful on this next one. Go ahead.
All right, I'm headed to. Give me a cue, my lord. Oh, I got to do the roll.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you just have to
every
make
time
3
I take it.
You just have to make 3 successful rolls, and you are good to go. All right, so go ahead and roll 1d6
Jesus.
instead.
Okay. So Q's bad news. All right. Here we go.
Roll that 1d6 to find out how much damage you took as it crumbled.
Did I just did 3. I'm sorry. 1d6. Oh well.
All right. So you are all watching as he is doing a great job of figuring out the ones that are remaining. Are stable. The ones that have crumbled away from him are not. All right. We need 2 more successful saves of a 15 or higher, and we are good to go. All right. You make your way closer to the edge. The doorway is there, so you can decide
Right
whichever
here?
ones.
Okay.
Yep. Decide whichever ones are safe, and make one more
Okay.
successful roll, 15 or more, and you are good to go.
Okay. I'm going to do P for Papa Bear.
Got it. All right, get that last roll out. An 18. The floor is lava, but you are still able to make your way through.
I'm considered very nimble where I'm from.
That might
All
actually
right.
be an accurate statement.
And all that the other players need to do is not roll a critical fail on a perception check, and you are able to see where he went to and not take any damage. That is 1 successful perception check. 2 successful perception checks.
Ooh, and Vera.
And Vera, who is a halfling who would be able to reroll ones, she makes it through just fine. I doubt
Flies
she's
across.
going to
Another
run.
one.
No, you didn't roll a 1, but he's saying that even that you're going to get through no matter what because you can't roll a 1.
Oh, okay. It's like,
Well, she can roll 2 ones, which is a statistical unlikelihood. All right.
My hit dice.
oh, no.
What? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's only
fair.
once
My
per
hit-
game, Chris.
My hit dice would like to say something about the likelihood of that. All right.
I wasn't trying for 3.
So you are
Oh, I've grouped us.
yep, in a hall that seems to be nice. They move together as one.
I don't know how I did it.
By selecting, you can drag and select both. All right, so you are in a what seems to be the more likely entryway into this area that seems to be leading toward a main hall.
Room to our left here, guys.
Not much in this room, but there is a door to the left.
I want to check
Okay.
out the room to the left.
Is the door closed?
It is
Door is
currently
not
closed. That's it's not.
It's not
Take
Okay.
a peek.
because you can see light through it. Yeah, can't you?
There's stuff in here. It looks like there's a shield and a few other things. We may want to check it out.
I got your back.
All right, I'm going in.
All right. So
Perception check.
perception check.
18.
So the first thing that you notice is the shield that you're moving toward. There's also a set of armor which we're going to place in there, but for some reason, what catches your eye most of all is the bag of bones or the pile of bones that starts to assemble itself.
We got another skeleton.
It wants its shield back. All right, so
Is it
thematically,
moving?
because everybody else is in the other room, let's go ahead and say that Laura, I'll let you win the advantage for the first attack, but then you and he get to exchange a attack before the rest of the party joins
Okay.
the fun with an initiative order.
So you want me to roll?
Please.
I'm assuming a 12 does not do it.
A 12. No, it does not do it. All right. He
I don't
takes an
see the
attack.
skeleton, by the way. Oh, okay. Now I do. It was underneath.
There
mine.
you go. Yep, right there. All right, 14 does not do it. All right, everybody
Yep.
else can go ahead and join the party with initiative roll.
Ooh, rolled crappy that time.
All right, we have a very spunky halfling who is ready to get into the fight. All right. Vera's up first at a distance of, looks to be, 40 meters. So would need to move up if she wanted to crossbow attack, or she could take another action.
What is it that we're fighting?
Another
A
skeleton,
skeleton.
and they're pretty tough.
This skeleton does not seem the same as the stone break or the sword breaker skeleton that you saw before.
Okay.
I want to test this out. I want to move up and shoot it.
Okay. Moving up and shooting with the crossbow. An 18 hits damage, 4 piercing, satisfying thunk, and unlike the Stonebreaker, it does not just glance off, it does the full 4 points of damage and feel like you're doing something. Hooray. All right.
Yay! Did it, guys.
All right, next up, what do we got? We have the skeleton. The skeleton is super pissed off at the elf that keeps attacking undead things and is going to attack it using its short sword. An 8 does not fucking hit.
No, it doesn't.
But it gets advantage. No, I'm just joking. It doesn't. All right. Next up, we have Vaskander.
Yep. Running up to here and hucking a javelin.
Okay. Javelin hooked.
Javelin hooked.
12 doesn't do it.
It does not.
I only know because that's what I rolled.
All right. Next up, unless there's any bonus actions,
Nope.
Emmerich, you are up.
How long has it been since the first skeleton?
Just only a minute or two.
No, because we had to go through that
No.
room,
Yeah.
and we had to kill a
that took-
spider, and we had to look
we
over
were
that. It's been a
investigating.
while.
So 15 minutes.
Okay. Oh. Starry form's still up.
Because how long does Sorry Form last?
It runs off my. I think it runs off my wild chain. Let me double check. If it runs off the wild shape, it's up to an hour.
Okay, yeah, you're still.
But lasts for 10 minutes.
The form lasts for 10 minutes. All right, so it would have just ended as you were going through the area with the lettering.
Then I'm just going to. Wait.
Thorn Whip at 24 hits.
Ooh.
5 piercing. Are you moving it?
Nope.
All right, it stays, but it ain't happy. All right. Next up, we have Lar, who is able to. Yeah.
Yep, we'll go with 17 damage to that bad boy.
All right, so it pulverizes and explodes into a satisfying clump of dust and is done.
All right. Then I'm gonna pick the shield up and put it in the bag of holding. Unless you want the shield there, Vask.
I don't use shields.
Okay, then into the bag of holding. Is there anything else in this room that I noticed besides the shield?
Throw me my javelin back.
Oh yeah, I pick up the javelin and I throw it back to him.
All right, there was that interesting breastplate that was in the other room. There seems to be a complement of additional pieces of armor that might even go along with with that breastplate that are actually on the skeleton. So the skeleton was wearing some type of armor. You believe it's half plate, but that breastplate seems to go along with it.
All right, then we
So
pick
it
all
is
the
some
armor
type of
up and we put it in there.
magical half plate. All right. So where are we headed to now?
There's another door through here, guys. Do you want to just continue this way? Because it looks like it's going to lead back around to where that hallway is.
Check it.
All right, going to the door. Room is clear so far. If you want to come up to me.
Here?
It does look like that it leads back around, so I'm going to come out to the center
Hello.
here.
Uh-oh.
There's a door to my right. There's a door to my front. And then the main chamber to the south of us there that goes to another door, it looks like.
I want to go in the main chamber.
Where's the main chamber at?
Well, this area.
Down to the south? Okay.
Yeah.
I am just going to go to this door right here and look in.
Nothing of immediate notice. Oh, wait, there is something. There is a vial in the midst of those like bottles that are on the ground.
Yep.
One of them is glowing.
Hey guys, I see a glowing vial in this room. I'm going to go in and grab it. Somebody want to watch my back?
I've got this.
All right, moving in. And I'm going. Do I need to do perception check in here?
You could, yeah.
Yep.
But there's
I'm gonna do that. 18, and then I pick up the vial.
So you pick up a small ornate bottle that looks like it would hold perfume. However, it is filled with a semi-luminescent red viscous liquid.
Okay, and with my alkaline nature, would I have any idea what this is?
It seems to be blood red, incandescently glowing motor oil.
Yeah, we're gonna just hold on to that. We're not gonna do anything with it until we can investigate further.
But your character does not know this. But your player would recognize this as a a potion of minor healing.
Okay.
And in investigating it with your alchemy, you might be able to figure out some of the missing pieces of how to be able to create potions of healing based on other information that you've gotten from various
Add it
things
to the
that you have
list
sampled.
of
Yes, it
things
is.
that we
All
have-
right.
Okay.
You could expend it, though. Just immediately drink it. It'll be fine.
Nope. No.
Does
Might
Vask
be
with a
What's
Did my
perception
perception
check?
find anything else with the
Go ahead.
18?
Go ahead, Vask.
Does Vask with a perception in this middle chamber get an idea, maybe with stuff, like the doorways and everything? Does it look like the south or the north entrance is more ornate or anything like that? I don't know what you
So
want to
the south entrance below you, if you zoom out,
Mm-hmm.
I was
you
going to
can-
ask about that.
Yeah,
can
I didn't want to
see-
spoil the.
No, that's fine. No, you've got. So yeah, there is something glowing down there, and based on it is a much brighter version of the small trickle of glow that is coming from the shard, and speaking of reminding you of the shard, where is it located?
I've got it in like a big belt pouch loop.
Belt pouch loop attached to your gear, right? But
Yeah, it's
because of
attached.
how dark, you're afraid that somebody's gotten the torch too close to you, and realize that your phone flashlight turned on in your pocket, that the shard is glowing, and there's even a humming noise that is coming from the south and seems to be matched by your shard.
Emmerich, Vera, fuckface, come here. I found it.
Got a lab in here, but by the way, I did an 18. Did I find anything else in this room?
Never mind.
Nothing that is down there. You might be able to find something. You might be able to
I
find
have not
something
entered
in
that room yet because I'm not going to until other people are closer. I've learned my
All right.
lesson.
So they
Alright.
seem to be leaving you.
Okay, well,
Little bit.
I'm going to come back out, and I'll just come down to the party and let them know what I found down there.
Got it.
There's a lab through that room that we need to go to once we're done doing what you need to do.
This thing's glowing.
With your
I hold up
with your perception check though, Jenkins,
Mhm. Yeah.
you didn't find something in the room, but have you ever been running up the stairs and as a child and felt like there was a ghost chasing you?
Yeah.
You have that feeling.
Oh,
My
good.
son does that all the time,
All right, so
but the opposite way.
I'm just going to
are-
let you know I have a totally creepy feeling going on, and I'm pretty sure something is watching us.
Can anybody
Alright.
see into the ethereal plane? Anybody at all?
I think wait, can't I?
Yes.
I am going to need a history check from Vask to know whether he knows the
Okay.
Ah!
We're totem people. We know a lot about ghosts and shit.
Done and done.
Bring Vera down with us, by the way, Billy.
Oh,
that
yeah,
she'll-
Yep, I
Yeah.
moved her a little bit.
Boop. So I mean, like, if you wanted to do something about that.
So what did she have? Put it in the chat. See invisibility. For the duration, you see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible. You can see the ethereal. Okay, and that expends a.
It would expend a spell slot, so that's up to you, Cassie.
Well, are we going back over there? Or are we going?
Because Cassie's can't hear and can't see some of the stuff. I am going to help out a little bit though. That it is that the noises that you hear, it's noises that you hear that seem to be moving, and that's what you. It wasn't like something unseen. It's more like if a rat would have been following you out.
Are we just creeped out? Is that what you're saying?
You're creeped out, yes.
All right. All right.
But it's not like you're having like you saw your cold breath and have something next to you. It's
Okay.
more that
All
something
right.
definitely started moving in another room.
All right, I'm
Possibly
going in.
another spider.
Okay, I'm following.
Oh, I got a torch. That's why.
Keep me close by.
Yep. I'm entering the room, and I'm bringing a Vera with me.
Hey.
There's a treasure chest, 2 skeletons.
All right. And at this time, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
All right, here we go.
Clear the order.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a 19.
Well, you won't be here in a second.
But I just rolled it.
I know you did. Just
Oh, I went from 19 to 9.
no. You can go ahead and bump yourself. Pump it up. Why won't you let me put multiple of
It
you?
won't let me change it. What am I doing here?
13. Vera's got a 13 as well, but I think she has a higher dex than I do. She does.
Oh, there's another skeleton on the other side. That's the hard one.
Yes, there is. It's almost like you guys have been moving around loud enough to wake the dead. He said, because you've woken the dead.
He seemed to say.
Hey, Billy, remind me to pay the toll.
Oh, okay.
when I talk to
Hey,
you.
don't forget to pay the toll.
It's on the whiteboard,
Thank
right
you.
under pay the water bill.
Guys, been on the whiteboard all day.
It's been a busy day.
Yeah, okay.
My boss, mentor, kicks the shit out of me.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who's the boss at home? Just ask Seth.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. That's a thing. That's a whole ass thing.
What, he's the boss now?
No.
What part of that
That's the
story
boss.
made you think?
Seth is the boss.
Trust me, that's what I got out of it.
Okay. Well, if you ask my son who the boss is, I'll tell you straight. It's me.
Allegedly.
No, 100%.
Fact of truth.
There's no alleging this.
I need to do. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to roll initiative for all these people. It's fucking hard.
All these people.
Well, so far there's 4.
Jesus.
5.
Cool.
Wait, you can see these?
Yeah, 6.
That's just accidentally
6.
re-rolling.
Don't mind that man behind the curtain.
7.
So before I was whisper rolling everything, and now I'm not? All right, fine. Let's just do this. All right. Pretty good. All right. I am trying to update these.
Let's see, I can go. Perfect.
They came
We
after.
should do this every time I drive because it is making it go by very quickly. I only have an hour and a half left.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to initiate this order.
Yeah, see, the
All
other
right.
thing that makes it go fast is when you listen to a book.
No.
It-
I listen to murder.
Well, I'm just saying, listening to something like interesting, because I did a book on the way to Florida. It made the drive freaking go amazingly fast.
All right, I want to kill something.
All right. So out of the, there was the look like manhole covers to your north, and you hear one clanging as a skeleton crawls out of it and begins to
They are
move toward you Varric, and Emmerich, and just before he can get to you to attack, he seems to run out of his 30 feet of movement. All right. And now it is Emmerich's turn. So you have a skeleton behind you, and reports of skeletons to your 12 o'clock in your direction of movement.
They're coming out of the floor.
Apparently.
They have taken the bridge in the second hall.
We have to get out.
Gonna go
They call it a mine.
A mine.
starry form archer. And that's the one coming at me.
The one coming at you takes how many points of damage?
10 radiant.
10 radiant damage. Vulnerabilities. Nope. Okay. 9 points of radiant, or 10 points of radiant damage. Ouchie. Ouch. Ouch. All right. You see pieces of bone break off of him, and it looks like his next movement will be a little bit more difficult. Any bonus? That was your bonus action, or that was my
your
action,
I
and then
don't
you get
have
the
anything bonus action.
All right. Laura, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna come over to this guy right here, and boom. Damn it! I'm guessing a 10 does not hit.
A 10 does not hit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Where?
And that's it.
All right. Next up. Oh, Mr. Mystery Guest. Too many movies. All right, skulking into the hallway to the north comes the Stonebreaker or Swordbreaker skeleton that followed Lar out from his hiding spot. All right. And next up, we have a couple of skeletons that would like to say hello. This skeleton is going to hit at Lar because he just tried to hit him. Does a 15 hit? No, it doesn't.
No.
He gets pissed about that, but he moves on. This one. Yeah, this guy's going to fuck us up. So, come on, select. Where are you? Come on. Yes. All right. Since you are being flanked, he does have advantage on his attack, and he would like to stab you in the back with his short sword. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And Vask, you are up.
You bet.
Need a little help
Rage.
here.
Becoming surrounded by the undead.
Rage time.
And what do you pick?
I pick fire. And I charge this bad boy.
He has chosen
Wisely.
How about this right here? And I'm going to swing at the one that's behind, the one that came up behind Lar.
Okay.
Recklessly.
And that's flanking him, isn't it?
It is flanking.
Yes.
He has advantage.
You get advantage.
I have advantage. Oh, well, then I don't want to attack recklessly. Sweet.
Fair enough.
15.
20.
All right. A 15
15.
hits
Sorry.
the skeleton.
Smash
Four.
it with a hammer. There you go. 28.
And so as you're coming in with that much damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
You realize that the blade of your axe comes through and it cuts through very well, but when the handle of your axe hits, it seems to just bust up these skeletons, breaking their spines in half. And that skeleton, which one did you hit? The one on the
One
right?
behind
the
me.
one on the right? Behind? Okay.
I think so. Wasn't that right, Billy?
Yeah, the one that ran up on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And its spine is cut in two by the by not the axe that comes through, but the handle of it. All right. Any bonus actions you did with rage? Is that rage's bonus action?
Yeah, I did. Yep.
Yep. Vera,
Um,
Help
dead to the
Emmerich.
left of me, dead to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle of you.
Help Emmerich.
He could use help.
So shoot at the
Where
skeleton that.
So
yeah, where am I?
You're in a main room, and Emmerich is in the doorway that we came through, and a couple skeletons have run up behind us.
Okay.
Well, I have a
how-
solution for that. I just got to get back into the room.
So
I didn't
don't
hear
block
that, but I will-
the doorway.
I think that a druid's going to block the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
let
I
me shoot
fell into a
What are you
burning
doing?
of fire.
Yep.
Went down, 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 and the moonbeam went higher.
Shut up and let her do her thing.
just roll the dice.
Okay.
She's shooting a weapon.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
I mean, I don't know if I cut out, but I did say it.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't hear.
All right.
Okay.
So you rolled an 8. So the arrow goes past and clatters to the floor, and as it slides, you see the direction that it went, and it slides under under one of the lids of these holes, and it's one that a skeleton is emerging from.
Jesus Christ.
And it
Yeah.
catches it in the face.
It is rising from the dead, but his name is not Jesus Christ. It's actually Philip, and I appreciate you asking because there is quite a bit of lore with Philip, but we won't get into it right now. All right, and Philip's friend Tony also starts to crawl out of the hole, and that is the majority of
Tony,
their action
fuck you,
as
Tony.
they continue to make that movement up out of the hole. All right, and where am I? Oh, the skeletal stonebreaker or swordbreaker moves up and stands on top of the treasure chest that is just in front of the glowing orb. This place is for the dead, and the dead alone. Rise, brothers, and destroy the usurpers. He doesn't use his money lips because he doesn't have them.
Mhm. I'm going to get the Mouthy one.
And did I select you?
He just feels blessed. He still has his mandibles.
I believe they're called spider lips.
Mhm.
Okay, they're on the GM layer. All right. And with his call to action, more skeletons start to clamber out of the holes that you went past and continue to do that for the next couple turns. And so it seems that you have about 6 skeletons that are coming up out of the holes, and they're here to party. All right.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Oh yeah. And this one with 3 points left is going to make a mad dash at the druid, realizing that he probably has something in store for them. He shoots his shot and does not do anything. Emmerich, it is now your turn you have the ball. It is your turn to retaliate as you see fit.
Yeah. Let's see what.
But at least you get an opportunity attack if you decide to back off.
No, he doesn't.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
damn it, you hopping son of a bitch!
I knew he didn't. By the way, Chris, I was totally waiting for him to say that.
So was I.
Hoppity hop hop hop.
And then let's see here. I can put it in the chat. Yes, Moonbeam.
All right, and where are you placing the moonbeam at?
Let's see here. For now, right on that son of a bitch.
All right, where that?
Him.
All right, so that is cast down. Oh, I know I have one here. Hold on one second. I had something for this. But I don't see it. All right. Up next, we've got Laura. Go ahead.
Well,
All
is he
right,
going to make his save?
I'm gonna attempt. to
Oh,
hit
sorry.
this
Yes,
guy.
you'll make a save. What is it that I need to?
It's Constitution save.
Constitution save.
Uh-huh.
Does that do it?
No.
Natural.
Ah,
A 3 does not do it. All right. How much damage does my boy take?
2d10.
And he explodes.
Radiant damage. 2d10.
what do we got? And then I gotta go back to this. 9 radiant.
9 points of
Nine.
radiant damage. All right. So you, how big is the moonbeam?
5 foot
5
radius.
foot.
5 foot radius.
40
5 foot
foot.
radius, 40 foot high.
All right. So this
Big jumpy.
this little token is now controllable by you, Chris, so that you can tell me where you want to move your magical moonbeam.
You ready for me?
It's just gonna
Yep,
stay
ready
there
for you.
for now. I gotta evade as an action.
So 13 towards the guy I'm next to.
Got it. 13 points of damage, and he is toast.
Cool. Since he's dead, I am then going to move right. Oh, it's right here,
Okay,
center of the room. And that's my actions.
that's your actions. All right. Next up, we have this skeleton Stormbreaker. He is ready to move toward what will most likely be. He's not going to be able to make it all the way there. He is pushing forward the troops, tells them to form up on him. And we'll see how many. Tells them to push forward. That one's dead. That one's dead. Vask, you're up.
Yep. I guess as a bonus action, can I pull the orb out and hold it up and see if it does anything?
Yeah.
I do so.
All right. So you pull out the orb. It does seem to be even a little bit brighter than it was when you were further north of the glowing orb to your south. But it's just emitting a light like a torch.
Got it. Well, it was worth a shot. Put it back in, and then I rush fuckface over here.
All right. As you rush fuckface, go ahead and
Go to
your
his back right. His back right.
What?
Go to his back right.
I ran up on him.
You've run up on him. All right, go ahead
Start
and make your
thinking
check.
strategically, Vask. We can start getting to way more advantage rolls.
And I like yell and slobber at you because I'm raging. Okay, recklessly attack, great weapon master, that old chestnut.
Okay. I guess that does it.
That definitely does it.
All right. And we have minus 28. You come in with a crushing blow. And the 28 points of damage seems to only do about half that. All right. Next up is Vera. So you have the moonbeam that is kind of guarding the entryway to the north of you. And then you have Vast that is engaged with a swordbreaker skeleton, which seems to be stronger than most of the other skeletons. The other skeletons seem pretty weak.
Am I in range of the other skeletons? With my
I think the range
would
you
I-
have right now is like your crossbow in here, some like vicious mockery, some like sleep maybe, but you can't really see the other ones from where you're at. You
I
could
can
move.
see the one that you're fighting.
Yeah.
Wait a second. No. Sorry. Just realizing something.
Okay.
Never mind.
What?
Otherwise, if there was ever a time, inspiration for one of us would be a good time now if you can't hit anything.
She's got some options, but yeah, whatever
she's
you want
got-
to do.
I'm just saying, if you can't, I don't know.
Did you say I do see them all, or I don't see them all, or I only
You can
the
see
one
the
that Vask is?
one. You can see the one that I'm fighting right now. From where you're at. If
Alright.
you moved a little bit, it doesn't
I'm
really.
just gonna do vicious mockery at that one.
Okay. Thank you. Vicious mockery. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Making a wisdom saving throw.
DC 13.
Oh, he's so wise.
17.
17.
Damn.
That was a good one.
He has a -1, so he rolled an 18.
Wow.
All right.
Just luck of the roll.
Yep.
Can I still give inspiration?
Yes, you can.
Vera is remembering heroic Emmerich when she was attacked by that spider, so she's gonna give him inspiration as a thank you.
All right. Inspiration to the Mr. Hoppity Hop. Doesn't let me hit him.
You got one Bardic Insp left.
Okay, thanks.
Yep.
All right. Moving on, we have some skeletons that are going to move forward. And as they move here, they need to do a
DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Come on, baby. Damn it. Roll the damage. What do we got?
Switch back to the core page. And Moonbeam. And then I gotta
All right, this one lights up. So now that two have died in the same spot, they might start to get a little bit smarter about not moving directly into the flashlight of fucking death. like a
Zapper.
terrifying, like a terrifying holy game of a flashlight tag. Two skeletons have been taken down by the druid. All right. This one is not going to be quite as dumb as the other one and is going to move down and attempt to sneak past and is now standing in the doorway, but that is the length of its movement.
Mm.
God damn it, he's going to move it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it is time for Billy Badass here. Come on, be better than your brother. Nope. Yes.
Yep.
22,
Oh,
does that hit you, Vesk?
it does, yeah.
It does. And 11 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 5 for the Raging Barbarian.
Okay.
And that is all he has.
Okie dokie.
Right. Skeletons. Making moves to get down to swarm in as instructed by their master. And they do not know the process of spread out before a grenade takes you all out. But this one moves up and comes into contact with the druid and is hoping to do enough damage that we can get a... That's not a crit. Does a 7 hit?
Nope.
All right, well, as he moves up, he also in your face, trying to get you to break concentration. Does that work?
Nope.
Oh, God damn it. All right. And that skeleton's dead. All right, Beam of Death. Sure, turn.
Moonbeam onto the one right in front of me.
Go ahead and shift that moonbeam down, and I will make the Constitution saving throw.
Let's search. Well, let me snag it. Yes.
All right. Does a 12 do it?
Nope.
Okay,
Takes
roll your
13.
damage, sir. $10 radiant damage. Sorry, I got to move it off to the side just to be able to click on the token. 10 points of damage. He bursts into radiant flame. Continues to scream with his horrifying undead visage. And that was your bonus action. Do you have an action?
No, actually, moving it is my action.
Moving it is an action. Okay.
No.
Any bonus
No.
actions?
How would you figure the roll for the archer? Because that is a bonus action. Would you consider it? I don't know how it's going to be effective being a ranged attack. It's not a spell, but it's magical. I don't know.
Well, if it is still a ranged attack, so you're just going to roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Still has a chance of hitting.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
That'd be-
Son of a bitch. You wish you would have gotten that crit, though.
Yeah.
It's okay. He only had let's see, 3 hit points left. So, yes, you have taken down another.
I'll have another.
Another one.
It's going to be difficult to maneuver past the pile of bones that are going to be racked up by the druid here. All right. Next up, we have Lar.
Emmerich also yells, "That's 3!"
17, 18.
All right, moving
still
into
counts
tactical
as one.
position. All right, 25 hits, 15 points of damage. So what's funny is if I wouldn't have given you that sword, every time that you hit this guy, it would do a penalty to your damage. And if it got to a penalty of -5, it would break the sword. Why did I give you a magical weapon? All right. Action surge. Go ahead. Why aren't you on? Why are you muted?
Oh, can you hear me now?
You
I can
bet.
hear you now.
I accidentally clicked on it.
All right.
Action surge, and I'm going to do it again. And
26 hits.
9.
Ah,
God,
good.
what a terrible roll.
That's all right. I like it.
And that will be everything for me.
All right. Everything for you. Good. And then next up, we have the Swordbreaker skeleton up here at the top, who is going to move through, make his Constitution saving throw. Nope.
Come on, roll high. Oh, that
You
is.
jinxed me.
So it does burst into the radiant flame, and as it does, it seems to barely shrug it off and smiles as it
What's that look like on a skeleton?
pretty much just its normal expression, I think, and goes for its multi-attack. One long sword,
It's
16 hits.
Yep. Ooh.
And a 2 and grabs the sword now with both hands and comes down. And because you're flanked by an ally on your other side, no, I'm sorry. No, it does not hit. All right.
Since this is the first time it's really come into play, am I at the threshold for a Constitution save on concentration?
So, okay, this is something that we haven't actually played with much anyway. So, from what I understand, the DC for the Constitution saving throw is the amount of damage, is it not?
I have no idea.
I believe that is correct. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick.
That's why I'm asking. I don't normally play casters with concentration spells.
And mine usually doesn't get hurt, so I can't tell you. I'm firmly in the rear usually. Where the hell's Sigmund? He's hiding in that barrel. I mean, he's hucking spells, so.
Whenever you take damage while you're concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. If you take damage from multiple sources, such as arrow and a dragon's breath, you make separate saving throws for each source of damage. So, okay, a wisdom or a Constitution check with a DC of 10, you make it. All right. The beam of death stays up. All right, and that was his 2 attacks. And now we have Vask.
Yep.
Finish him.
Same powertrain. Ooh, DM inspiration.
DM inspirations.
Actually, your reckless attack, yes, but you also have a flanking enemy or ally, so you can do
Yes, I
one
do.
more roll.
Okay.
Keep having those hits coming.
Right.
So the sword strikes go, or the axe swings wide, and any bonus actions that you'd like to take.
DM inspiration.
I can use my DM inspiration.
Go for it.
Fuck it. Triple down on a miss. Hey.
There we go.
All right. And that is a
24.
all right. It now seems bloodied. Such a thing as possible but still smiling.
Yep.
As skeletons do.
Par for the course.
He's leaking marrow.
Mhm.
Marrow. All right. Vera is up. She's next to the druid that is taking out skeletons that come streaming through, but now that druid has a swordbreaker skeleton in front of him, and he could probably use some assistance.
All right, I will shoot at it then.
All right.
Nothing.
You hit. Good job.
He's lying to you.
He's lying to you very badly.
She can't see. Just let her feel. All right. Any bonus actions?
I would run away from that area, Vera. I would get away from it.
Yeah, that's definitely a wise
Is it-
mistake.
Is it that close? Yeah, then move me
Yeah.
away.
There's skeletons flowing through that door. You want to get the hell out of that area.
Okay, move me far away.
All right.
Find me
So
somewhere safe.
She moves down into the safety of the two fighters, who will likely be the primaries, and then we have.
Oh, can I give it? Never mind. Now you said I have one inspiration left.
You do. One.
Yep. And
I'll
you
just
can.
I'll give it to Vask.
Okay.
All right, Vask. What do you say to Vask?
I don't. I just winked at him. He knows what's up.
All right, and with that wink, and an inspiration, we have still a small handful of skeletons still remaining, and two swordbreaker skeletons still remaining. We'll let people continue to take. We'll go until 10:30 and see how many we can take out. But at 10:30, we will stop wherever we may lie. All right. Swordbreaker skeleton attacking Vask. Going for the multi-attack. Two-handed longsword. 11 does not hit. But a 22 does.
Oh yeah. Yep.
How do you figure you get a
He
22?
attacked reckless.
Reckless attacking.
Oh, got it.
All right, so 9 slashing to Vask. 13 does not hit. And
Even when
that
you've got
is-
two people around you, does that? Okay, maybe
Oh,
it
yeah.
does.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
So he
so
came in with the wide haymaker, so that gave him an opportunity.
We're using pack tactics, so
You are definitely using some pack tactics right now. All right, where is that pesky little
Emmerich,
freaking
you're gonna need to
moonbeam?
run
It's
the hell
right
away
there in the
from that
freaking
door.
opening. Do I have any ranged attacks? Oh, well, maybe we should stop going through the stream of death. This skeleton decides to be the smartest in his brood and takes a short bow attack at. Does a
Nothing.
10 hit? Motherfucker. It does not. But the other ones are getting wise. Shoot him with your bow. And they are moving into position to be able to shoot the glass. Damn it.
Nope.
Shoot the glass.
Oh, that guy's dead. That guy dead. All right, Emmerich, you're back up. What you got?
It's bunny hopping time.
Oh, actually, I can't.
Oh.
I used them all.
Oh.
I only have 2 right now. as an action. Oh wait, no, not yet. I'm gonna risk it.
For that biscuit.
I'm gonna move there.
All right. The ever smiling.
Alright.
Oh wait, I can't multi-attack though.
Nope, just one.
Come on, baby. 14 hit.
Nope.
Damn it.
God. Got away with it.
Let's see here. I want to be.
Yeah, bring it in. Armadillo.
Bring it in tight.
Okay, works for me. My action. Not the sword breaker. The one. Oh, switch. That guy.
Yep. Moving the ring onto him. Or
Nope.
thorn whipping. Got it.
Pull him 5 feet forward into it.
Nicely done, Chris. Nicely done.
5 points of damage. And
And then he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
he's yelling to the other ones, "Don't push me, don't push me." Oh gosh. Come on, Con.
Yes.
Nope. All right.
13 more. He should die.
I bet he does. Go ahead and roll that damage because he's got 8 points of damage.
He already
Eight
did it.
points.
It's 13.
It is 13, so they are dead.
And then as bonus action, the sword breaker.
Archer misses. All right, but you have drawn his attention. All right,
Oh,
Laura, you're up.
you can't move your moonbeam, or you don't want to.
I'm keeping
it's
it
an
there,
action.
and it's
Because
an
it's
action.
blocking
I
that
use it.
doorway.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking annoying.
Tolan did that on a Mandalorian ship once.
All right, Laura.
Okay, gonna go ahead and hit with the Sunblade. 12. Does it
With
hit?
advantage, you miss. How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels pretty great.
Like a sick
Um,
bird from a sunblade.
Hang on. Do I have anything up my sleeve that I can do? Oh, I will use my last superiority die to do. Hang on. It's called precision attack. When you make a weapon attack, roll. Hang on. I'll just throw it in this. Expend a superiority die and add it to the roll. So I can add that. To, is that adding to the damage dice, or is that adding to?
That's adding to your attack roll.
Yep.
So it wouldn't do anything then.
Yeah, no, it would.
Would.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you
would.
it would add to that
Okay.
12.
Your die would be.
So I
As
roll a
long as you get
d6.
it, as long as you
correct?
get a 2, as long as you get a 2 or more, you hit him.
Six.
Nice.
You hit him. All right, go
All
ahead and
right.
roll your fucking damage.
I will. How about a 16?
16.
And that is my last superiority die, unfortunately.
And what does it look like as this Sunblade takes down? We get another of the Stormbreaker skeletons.
It cuts through it, and much like in Star Wars, the cloak just falls. All the bones just fall to the ground.
All right, severing the ties of the bones together, they immediately lose their animating spirit and crumble to the ground.
That was
All
totally
right.
because now we've eliminated the rear.
Yes,
now,
you have.
Mask, we got to get up there. Block the hole.
Now there is one, and then there's one, and I mean, it seems most You have killed my brothers.
Yeah, and they're gonna kill
Stop
you
it.
next.
I know. 19 hits.
Yeah, it does.
All right,
Down.
go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw. Down.
I'm down.
He's down. We have slain the bully.
That means the moonbeam went down too, right?
Correct.
Would the inspiration help?
No,
So
you
that-
gave that.
No,
to
you
me.
have you'll have to do your resurrect.
It will help.
Okay.
It will help still, I would say, with his death saving throws if he has to make them.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. And speaking of death saving throws, he does have another attack in him. All right. With a crit hit, how many death saving throws does that take off of you?
2.
2. All right. So you have 1 left.
Oh, son of a
And
bitch. He's going for
skeleton.
blood, boys.
Skeleton. Vaskander.
Oh,
Ask-
fuck
Get up
no.
there. Get up there.
Like, can I stand over the top of him and make a swing?
Yes.
Okay. It's going down.
Calling timber.
It's not going down. Oh, and I can't even add Bardic Inspiration because that won't do it.
That would not do it. But with your wild attacking, it would be incredibly difficult for him to be able to attack the Harengon again as he did. So you have protected your ally from additional dickery from the DM.
Vera, get him, Eric.
It is now Vera's turn. Vera, this is that time that you were talking about with the healing word. You'll be
Yeah,
able to
yeah.
save the day.
Go ahead and do that. I have a
Healing
cranberry,
word.
so you are used. What are you healing word?
Got you.
Like Michael J. Fox in the classic Back to the Future, the druid goes down and then his parents kiss and suddenly he is back up.
What the fuck kind of healing word? No. Delete the incest part. Delete the weird Back to the Future reference where there's a druid.
Earth Angel.
Earth Angel.
Ew.
All right. Next up, we have some dead skeletons who are all continuing to rustle. And, a live skeleton who would like to shoot his bow. Please, baby, be true at the raging barbarian over the top. Does a 16 hit.
It does.
All right. He is going to do 47 points of damage. 4 points of damage.
Down to 2.
Down to 2. All right. And the next one also shoots his bow. They have realized that trying to run up on you is a bad idea. All right. And after he shoots, he runs back toward his hole that he had come out of and looks as if he is going to try to get down.
I'm going to find you.
All right. And some dead guy, and Emmerich, you have now been.
Okay.
Since they're in the same.
So
Since
if
they're in
I move
Mhm.
out of that space, how's this gonna go since he's standing over me?
You can.
I'll take the hit.
Yeah, he would have disadvantage on being able to do an opportunity attack against you. You could step off, kind of crawl out to the side and to go back.
Yep.
Go ahead and make it. I would say that with your. Go ahead and do a dexterity. Go ahead and do a dexterity check, and a 10 or better, you're able to scamper quickly away. Because I'm looking at your ability to hop, even though you don't have any of those.
Bardic inspiration.
Ah,
What is hers at this level?
I believe
D6.
it's a D6.
So you just need a 2 or better. All right. You are able to scamper away. And as you are scampering away, the longsword comes swiping through, but the barbarian is like,
Yeah, that's my movement.
just to
I
get
lean
behind
around
him.
the barbarian. They kind of lean out around behind him and say, "Fuck you."
All right. Any actions that you're going to take or bonus actions?
Oh, absolutely. Fuck you.
Now the moonbeam would have gone down though.
That's my next moonbeam.
And for my next trick,
Moonbeam.
I'll pull a rabbit out from between this man's legs and throw a moonbeam at him.
All right, the moonbeam comes down. Where did I put the moonbeam?
I think he dropped it.
Emmerich,
I
where
did
are
drop
you
it.
at right now? You still between his legs?
No, I'm behind him. I just haven't moved my token.
Oh. There.
Where are you, moonbeam?
I kind of see it there, but kind of don't. It's like it's almost dimmed. No, it's the square above where he was. The one square.
Nope, that's a torch.
Yeah, that's too light. All right. Moonbeam.
There it is. Like I said.
Boom. All right. And that is your action.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus actions. You would have dropped your starry form.
Yeah, and I don't think anything else I can cast as a bonus action. Actually,
all right, Lar.
All right, I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I will be striking that little bastard from the back and using advantage. 19.
19 hits.
14 damage.
14 damage. I need to move this moonbeam, but it is canonically on top of him. All right. He is still in his prime and ready for retribution. He is going to strike out at the barbarian who's taken away his prize. 15 does not hit.
15 meets.
15 meets.
Yep. Can my Bardic Inspiration do anything with that?
No, it cannot.
No, it cannot. Yeah.
But your rage can prevent you from getting all the damage, but you get 5. That takes you down, doesn't it? No.
5?
That takes you down 5. Yep.
3, 4, 5. All right.
Oh, wait. Did you just do it?
I did.
He did.
Got it. I see it. All right. And let's go for another long sword attack. 11 does not. All right. Bunch of dead skeletons and Vask.
Yep. Big hit.
Boom. Nice. Nice.
A 20 does hit. Both
Make that
times.
26.
All righty. 26 points of damage. He is showing the marrow of his bones. All right. Vera, you are up. There is one of the heavier duty skeletons still remaining. He is within bow range, and he is goofy looking, so he is prone to insult as well.
Cass, are you there?
She's unmuted, but she's not. I don't hear her.
All right, I don't see text. She said we could control our character, keep it out of range. Vicious Mockery. What do we think?
Yep. That way, disadvantage or whatever it is.
DC 13 Wisdom.
DC 13 Wisdom.
Sorry if you just silent cast. So
MVP. All right, so
It's now
it takes how many points of damage? 3?
3.
and disadvantage.
All right. Next up, we have the dead.
Oh, live one. That was a live one.
Oh, what? That was a live one. Good. Yes, these two are. This one is going to.
Is this one this Swordbreaker the 18 or the 11?
I
think he's the 18.
I will check it here in a second. 15 to Lar does not hit.
Nope.
Okay, and he is. Where at the. He is the 18.
Okay.
All right. And there was another one that was. I skipped past. Another short bow before disappearing down into the hole to Lar. That's the only one you can see.
Okay. Roll your damage.
6 piercing.
Okay.
I'm so happy he got one in before he
Hmm.
disappeared. All right. And Emmerich, you're up.
Let me scroll back up the page. And earn a level 1 spell slot. Cure wounds on Vask.
All right.
Yes.
You take. You're back up to 28 then?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any bonus actions?
No, without Starry Form, I don't have a bonus action.
But he is still in the. He is still inside of the.
Yes, he's in the moonbeam.
It said to start
Moonbeam.
it. Whenever they start their turn in
Their
it,
turn.
or after it. So at the start of his turn, he'll have to make another DC save.
Got it. All right, that'll be after Lar. All right, Lar, you have a chance to
Yep.
And
make that. Allow that moonbeam
17?
to finish him. 17.
Actually,
hits.
it's a 26 because I have advantage
Ah.
since.
yep.
That is true.
Yep. So
So a hit.
that'd be 19.
19 points of damage. I have a feeling you did not take him down, but
The moonbeam's going to.
well, maybe not. Maybe I'm going to get super lucky with my Constitution saving
Nope.
throw.
Yeah.
You did.
Yep.
Oh.
Does
It
that
takes
that
4.
reduce any no damage or half?
Half damage.
Half damage of 8.
Yeah, so 4.
And what does that look like as it's
As it fries you.
as it fries him?
It just fries and burns away. Ash.
Anime style.
Mm-hmm.
I'm melting.
So as he's reaching as if to make another strike on Vask, and again the flames erupt, and as he's crumbling to the ground into ash, you hear, "You will be bones soon enough," and crumbles away.
You first.
All right.
We'll wait.
And that is, we are a little bit over the time that I said I was going to make, but the enemies that are visible have been taken out, and you have possession of. We'll talk about about what the gem looks like the next time that we play.
Cool.
All right.
Great
For the
session.
remainder of the minute, the moonbeam is going to be back at the door.
The moonbeam is up. Yeah, that was killer. Yeah, and no, Vasco, what I was saying, if you hear skeletons, I would definitely switch over to bludgeoning damage. Bludgeoning damage would have been doing. They have vulnerability to bludgeoning damage.
Can it do that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was fired. I gotta read this thing again.
You got fire, ice, and bludgeoning. I was actually so we'll say that you suddenly think about that. So when you
Oh yeah, I see it.
So-
Okay.
so on the axe, you as you're raging, twist the handle one way and it activates the fire, twist it the other way and it activates the ice. And if you slide up, it expands the heels of the axe, and it
Yeah, I completely
almost has
missed
a
the
make
bludgeoning
location.
bit, so I'll remember that from now on.
Well, it's okay. I had enough trouble dealing with the fucking fighter with the lightsaber and
Just absolutely swinging the piss out of the thing.
and Death Star Rabbit over here.
Yeah, right.
God, there's
Get
lots of
closer.
Star Wars themes going on here.
Get closer to those. Get closer to those Star Destroyers. We won't last long. We'll last a lot longer than we will against that druid.
All right, man. Great session.
Great session.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
talk to you guys later.
Actually, that was well balanced in terms of the fighting too. Because
Mhm.
if you would have had one more of those heavy skeletons, we'd been fucked.
I felt like a dick though. I'm like, oh god, I hope that fucking that rabbit doesn't go down. I'm gonna be pissed. I don't want him to be dead for dead, but I want to.
And then you go
at least...
and then you go ahead and hit him again after he's already down.
That's what they would do.
He's a skeleton. He's not nice.
All right.
All right.
Later, guys.
Later.
Right.
Bye.
I would have found a way to bring him back.